We got Jimmy, we got Brendan, and we got Greg so far in the chat. Hope everyone's doing well. How's everyone doing over on the YouTube? We've got Alex, we got Jeff, we got Braylon, we've got Sean. I think there's a couple other people there that I missed. We got Lamper King, we got Kendra. Hashtag shout out to the Teshticles. You know what? Maybe I'll go live on TikTok too. Why not? Let's just see. Hey, do you show the picture? No, that's called copyright infringement, and I enjoy having my channel. But you can always hang out, chat with us, and you know, just enjoy the show. And you'll get to hear it though. So anyone over on you know, this channel right here, right, this one right here, those people like Javi joining in over here. You know what, Javi, you're just gonna get upgraded. Javi's just gonna get upgraded because I need someone. So there you go. Congratulations, Javi. You're now a mod. That's horrible. Guys, I just gave the smallest guy I know all the power. Tesh, can WWE not have Rhea win Money in the Bank and have Roman come back? Only 4 matches. Yeah, just remember, most Money in the Bank matches last about 45 minutes to an hour. So having 4 matches on the card is understandable. You're looking at 2 hours of a PLE, and then probably about 20 minutes per Becky and Lyra, and then also looking at 20 minutes for the tag match. So you're plus with all the mid-ground stuff, you are looking at quite almost 3 hours of content in that. If we do get a surprise return, that kind of thing, like there is opportunity for returns, that's for sure. But 4 matches on the card, like, granted, this is not a card I would probably spend money on. Sitting at home by myself is probably the way I'd want to do it. What up, DeMarco? But yeah, there's no real reason I would go to Money in the Bank right now. You're not gonna live stream NXT now. Oh, you gonna start live streaming NXT now? Mariah May showed up. Absolutely. Absolutely. What up, Josh? I am doing great. No, I'm just explaining, like, I personally wouldn't buy tickets to Money in the Bank if they were given to me for free. Obviously I would go. What's up, Sarah, over on the TikTok? What up, Tesh? Ready for SmackDown and a blowout win by the Oilers? I don't think the Oilers win game 2, but we'll see what happens. If somebody can keep me up to date with the score in the Oilers game, that would be great. But what I was saying is, like, if the tickets were free to Money in the Bank, I would buy them, or I would take them. But there's no way I would actually put the money out for Money in the Bank, being a 4 card show, or 4 match show. Last year's Money in the Bank in Toronto was awesome. We had the middle bit with John Cena announcing his retirement, which I went to the washroom for. But you know, Money in the Bank is going to be great. We've got a great stack show tonight. All the Money in the Bank contestants are going to be on SmackDown. This is actually one of my favorite freaking segments of the year in WWE. Like, honestly, this is one of my favorite segments, all the way back to when they had all the contestants all sitting up on the ladders with like Jericho and everybody that was involved in that match. This is honestly my favorite, one of my favorite segments of the year. When you get all the Money in the Bank contestants in the ring together, it always has complete gold. Like, it's always gold when they have this segment. So I'm really looking forward to this. When Ambrose said, "I don't care, I'd fight a polar bear," I still, exactly. Like, it's genuinely one of the best segments of the year. I will hear all arguments and then choose to ignore you when you tell me that it is not one of the best segments of the year. Digging the headphones, bro, these are so fucking old. These headphones are so old. I think these are the original DJ Beats. Like, look how old these are. Like, these things are old, bro. Like dead serious. But I appreciate that. But yeah, so it's gonna be a good. It's gonna be. Listen, it can't get any worse than Raw. Oh, France, bonjour, hello. It cannot get any worse than Monday Night Raw, because Monday Night Raw was atrocious. Monday Night Raw was absolutely atrocious. AEW is the best wrestling show on TV, in my opinion. For wrestling, I'll agree. For story and entertainment, WWE has them. But guys, by the way, thank you to everybody that's following over on the TikTok. I appreciate you guys. If you guys want to have a better viewing experience, head on over to the purple channel and my username. Just type that in and head on over. We've got a really, really, really great community over here. So yeah, everyone come on over to that channel and make sure you follow that. You'll also be able to hear the show. I don't understand what's wrong with Raw. They are building vulnerability for Jay versus... They were telling multiple stories, but it fell flat. Raw fell very flat. For the go-home show to Money in the Bank, it fell very flat. All right, guys, show's starting.
This is the start of what will be an epic WWE weekend. We've arrived in Southern California. That's the spectacular Intuit Dome in Los Angeles. Tomorrow, it will host Money in the Bank, a card filled with all-time legends.
Wheel, like always, man,
superstars.
always showing love. Guys, if you're sticking over on TikTok, tap that screen, share the live.
Where so much is to be determined and revealed here on Friday Night SmackDown. The Dignity Health Arena is packed with a PLE.
DeMarco, I did say hi. I don't think you heard me. Is it me or is the sound a little low? I got my volume all the way up. Guys, how's the volume for you guys? How's the audio?
American Nightmare is here in Bakersfield.
Yes, Tyler, that is
Cody
coming.
Rhodes.
How's the audio?
He recently returned to confront John Cena and to even the odds for
What
Jey
up, Park?
Rhodes and Jay will
What
have
up,
their
Moose?
final words.
What's your
tonight with the
TikTok? I will go
Undisputed
follow
Champ
right
and
now.
Logan Paul, the night
MrTeshk
before
Real,
the showdown.
R-E-A-L.
Plus, Mommy's always on top. Rhea Ripley is leading the way for an impressive
honestly,
display of talent.
at this point,
She's
Rhea
just
gets
one
the
of
biggest
women's
pop.
Money in the Bank competitors here
I genuinely
tonight.
think Rhea gets the biggest pop.
Arriving in Bakersfield is Alexa
Alexa gets a big pop too.
Can she find the briefcase within her grasp again? And the rising can't-miss superstar.
Alexa got a bit of a bigger pop than Stephanie, but I'll take it.
To the SmackDown locker room. She's wowed us every step of the way so far. But they are not alone. Every participant in tomorrow's ladder match.
There's your winner right there.
SmackDown, so proceed.
There's Miss Money in the Bank right there.
Naomi's in town. And she's going to team up with the newest member of the women's locker room, the undeniably talented and dangerous Julia has
Someone
arrived.
tried to say Tony is bigger
And
than
rounding
WWE.
out a six-woman
Stop.
tag team match,
Stop.
the Prodigy.
Stop.
Roxanne Perez.
What's up, y'all?
They're all in the ring the night before they battle it out in Los Angeles. The menacing forces that have altered the landscape of Monday Night Raw and now are here on SmackDown. Seth Rollins has been on a path of a master plan.
Oh, we kick it off with
since his
Seth?
WrestleMania
We kick it off with
twisted turn
Seth?
alliance
Let's
with Paul
go.
Heyman, Braun Breaker, and now Big Bronson Reed.
Yo, even Paul E's rocking the blue, rocking the blue with him. I love it. It's so weird seeing Seth on SmackDown.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, accompanied by WWE Hall of Famer, the wise man, Paul Heyman. Braun Breaker,
Yo, what up, Byron, by the way?
Seth freaking Rollins!
Listen to this roar.
My
here
buddy
in
got a free
Bakersfield.
ticket to this show tonight.
With you ringside. Wade Seth, in the eyes of many, the main force to be dealt with tomorrow in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Yeah, massive 24
Why
hours
Seth
for
looking
this
like
man
Blue
and
Meanie?
5 others. Solo Sikoa, El Grande,
It's kind of an insult to Blue Meanie.
Americano,
That's
Penta,
kind of an insult to Blue
Andrade,
Meanie.
And of course, LA Knight.
Yeah.
That is going to decide
All right,
the
chat,
trajectory
everybody in the chat.
of one of
Who
these
needs
men's
Money in the
immediate
Bank
career.
most?
Who will grab
nobody
the
sees
briefcase in the
Andrade.
men's
Nobody
Money in the Bank
sees
ladder match streaming live tomorrow on
Chad Gable, and nobody sees Penta really taking it. Out of Seth, Solo, and LA Knight, who needs Money in the Bank? Yo, this crowd's hot tonight, guys. Solo. Yeah, we saw Hunter. Oh, dogs are barking in LA tonight. The dogs are barking in LA. Those Oakleys look like you got them out of a Rice Krispies box, bro. Oh, man, LA, you're disappointing me. LA, you're disappointing me. Come on now.
Bakersfield.
Put Paul Heyman in Fortnite? Yes.
I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary.
Put Paul Heyman in
I
Fortnite.
am Seth freaking Rollins. And tomorrow night, I take everything.
This is going to be such a good segment.
When I win the Money in the Bank contract, I will have absolute power. I will have total control over this entire industry.
Okay. Okay, Seth. Good pass. It's a great pass. Oof. Some support for Roman in his $15 million contract.
I don't think he can hear you. He's off on the island of irrelevancy where we put him after WrestleMania.
Damn, Seth. That's cold.
Now that absolute power, that total control, that doesn't just extend to Raw, no. That includes SmackDown as well. And so we have come here to deliver a message. Anyone who stands in our way will suffer the same fate as anyone who has already stood in our way. Sami Zayn stood in our way.
Yeah, but Sami
He's
Zayn.
in the dirt. CM Punk stood in our way. Poof, gone.
I don't think he's
Roman
gone.
Reigns stood in our way. And he is missing in action. Roman Reigns
good line,
is not
Seth.
coming to save you. Roman Reigns
Good
doesn't
line.
care about you. Roman Reigns has never cared about you. But you know who has? You know who has? Seth freaking Rollins.
You know what? Good line, Seth. Believable.
And I will drag all of you, kicking and screaming if I have to, into the future, because that's what I do. It's what I do. Not just for me, not just for us, for the entire industry, and there is nobody who can stop me.
Oh, well, that's normally the cue. Oh, I'm taking it all.
But maybe there's somebody willing to try here on SmackDown.
Raw's Power Trio.
Tell me I'm
Say
wrong.
hello to SmackDown's Power Trio.
Solo Sikoa, the U.S. champion Jacob Fatu, and the newest addition to beef up Solo's family interest, the powerhouse JC Matteo.
But I assure you, Solo Sikoa has the exact same intentions as Seth freaking Rollins does tomorrow night at Money in the Bank, namely grabbing that briefcase.
Yeah, we might already be building right into War Games, even though I'm pretty sure Big Bronson Reed doesn't want to see War Games anytime soon.
So much history between Heyman and Solo Sikoa. Very little of it positive.
Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, I kind of need this match in my life. This 3-on-3 would be amazing.
You said that if anybody gets in your way that you're gonna lay them out.
That's right.
And you said that there's nobody here to stop you?
That's right.
Well, we're standing here right now.
Yo, give me this match tonight. Give me this match tonight.
Is that so?
Well, Seth, by the looks of it, looks like you got yourself a little bloodline here going on, huh? Who are you supposed to be? Right-hand man Jey Uso?
Yo.
And you? Who are you supposed to be? The honorary you, Sami Zayn?
Oh.
After everything we've been through, we went to war together at War Games. And now you no call, and all of a sudden you show up and team up with this guy?
Yo.
Oh, and you got yourself a wise man. Speaking of wise man, long time no see.
Don't touch the wise man, bro. Don't touch the wise man.
Choose your next words very carefully.
Yo.
All right, let's cut to the chase. All I know is tomorrow night, I'm climbing the ladder. I'm grabbing that contract. And all that power and control that you say you talk about, it'll all be mine.
I see. Solo, this is your turf. You feel threatened. You want to come push back. Are you threatened because Braun Breaker is the future of this industry and you're not?
Oh, yo. This is getting cold.
Are you threatened because big Bronson Reed could squish you like a bug at the snap of my fingers? You should be threatened, man. But what you should really be worried about is the fact that your own family would rather stab you in the back than have your back.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
What's up, Jacob? You look like you want to say something. Come on, take the mic from Solo. You're gonna let Solo talk to you?
Hey, man, shut up, man. All right, I see what you're trying to do.
No.
Shut your mouth, Seth. It ain't gonna work.
Look, I'm just saying, he's a Samoan werewolf. I was thinking we could come up with a new nickname for him, like maybe Solo's bitch.
Shut the bro. Seth, you lost your damn mind. Seth, you have lost your damn mind.
No.
And Seth is one of my boys. God damn.
Solo, took a lot of courage, a lot of guts for you to walk out here and talk to me the way you are. I gotta be honest with you. You're threatened by us. I'm threatened just a little bit by one Fatu in this ring, but it ain't you.
Oh my God. Solo is getting roasted right now.
They're done with words. Breaker stepping in.
Yo, is Jake gonna accept a breaker? Is Jake gonna accept a breaker? Oh, take my money. Take my money. Take my money. Damn. Oh my days.
Seth calling him off, but Breaker a little hesitant.
Yo,
to break that face off.
Prince, thank you so much for the gifts over on TikTok. Appreciate you.
The ability to flinch, but perhaps smartly ahead of Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins taking himself and his men out of danger.
Were rising about as high as they could go without coming to blows.
Take
the sight of those two
my.
together.
Who's in the ring? Who's in the ring?
Oh!
Jimmy
Uso! He is clearing house!
While waiting for that distraction, Jimmy Uso, who has had major problems
Jimmy
with
out of
Solo
nowhere.
Sikoa's crew of late, striking at exactly the right moment.
Big brother. Jimmy Uso is here. What a way to start the weekend. And we got Jimmy Uso against JC Matteo next.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Tomorrow, the groundbreaking spectacle is here. When the superstars of AAA and WWE clash in a one-of-a-kind
I'm not gonna lie, guys.
event.
What a hell of an opening segment.
The future flies here. WWE Worlds Collide tomorrow. Special start time.
Yo,
3
I'll tell you
p.m.
right
Eastern.
now, like that
Available in
opening
English and
segment
Spanish
was
on YouTube.
wild. Guys, just a reminder, I will not be live for AAA tomorrow. I unfortunately have some stuff to do during the middle of the day. I will not be live, so you guys can catch me up on everything that happens.
JC Matteo awaits as his opponent. As in recent weeks, it has been little brother Solo Sikoa who has been trying to convince Jimmy, trying to recruit Jimmy to join up with them.
Jimmy's had zero interest whatsoever. Major problems with Solo Sikoa over the past 12 months, and Jimmy is not ready to forget
SmackDown
any
started
of that.
off hot. The start of SmackDown so far has been better than all of Monday Night Raw.
The powerhouse JC
I'm just
Matteo
saying.
prepares for action the night before Money in the Bank. We're just 2 hours north in Bakersfield, California. That heated exchange that opened up our evening with Seth Rollins declaring that
Jimmy might
tomorrow,
join Solo.
I'll have total control over this entire industry, and
Story
Solo
time with Tesh.
and company came out to meet him.
And I'm beginning to question that attack by Jimmy Uso. It clearly did not damaged JC Matteo to a significant amount.
I just ready for Alistair versus Knight. Alistair versus Knight's going to be insane. Vanessa, what's going on? How you doing?
May end up paying the price for that.
The werewolf versus the
Wait, I'm
match
curious.
tomorrow.
It's been a
The
few
current
weeks now where
format
we've been broadcasting
stage
the
design
matches of
and
JC Matteo. What has impressed you the
Really?
most with him?
Well, he looks to
So
have
they're not
very
doing
little in the
stages
way of
anymore?
weakness,
What do you
just
mean?
A human battering ram, some girth, some power, and with the guidance of Solo Sikoa, there's really no limits
Listening to
where
Wade
JC
Barrett
Matteo
sit
can
on
go here
commentary and,
SmackDown.
and talk about girth is
Frustrated that he won't
questionable.
engage early on.
And I'll tell you right now, JC Matteo has absolutely no fear of Jimmy Uso whatsoever. It's that frustration that Matteo is trying to sow in the early going to, presumably at the direction of the mastermind on the outside, Solo Sikoa. And the annoyance is now written on the face of Jimmy Uso, who came here to fight. Well, pump the brakes on that one. We do it on JC Matteo.
No, I don't think it's an angle. It's literally on publicly traded. It's literally publicly traded. Like, I already checked the websites for all the stock exchanges. Yeah, TKO's in debt.
JC up on the apron.
It's not an
Like
angle.
he's finally ready to engage.
TKO's $3.2 billion in debt. Who you got winning the briefcase? I got Naomi and,
and as soon as
Solo.
Solo grabs the attention of his big brother, that's when JC goes on the attack.
Well, it's the numbers game. That is exactly what Solo Sikoa, despite the name Solo, has been all about since arriving here on SmackDown. And still, the talk continues with Jimmy.
Old school style of design. Byron, I don't think they are because of how much money they're in debt, to be honest. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying I don't see it. Or at least I struggle to see it. Triple H is not leaving
We are
WWE. Stop
underway
reading the
here
dirt sheets.
in Bakersfield, a sold-out Dignity Health Arena. As we
Mariah
start
May
the
changing her name
with
or having her
Jimmy
name
Uso
changed is going to
facing
annoy
off
the hell
with
out of me.
JC Matteo, the former Olympian, the new powerhouse to the SmackDown roster.
Yeah, of course they're going to start it during... They got to keep the people entertained.
Matteo and crew launching a beatdown after
We'll see if that's
Mateo's
true as well.
victory. It's after many weeks of issues between Jimmy Uso and Solo's crew.
You go back a few weeks ago to the Money in the Bank qualifier when Solo Sikoa was able to get past Jimmy Uso and Rey Fenix. And Jacob Fatu and JC Matteo made their presence felt ringside during that. And then 2 weeks ago, a tag team victory, crossbody from up top, from Big Jim into the cover, and the quick kick out by Matteo. But a couple weeks ago, Matteo and Fatu combined for the tag team victory over Uso and Fenix. And it was Solo Sikoa who
Probably
played a
Braun
distracted role
Strowman.
ringside
We'll go
then.
to AEW.
Well, talking about Money in the Bank qualifiers, how about Solo and JC inadvertently costing Jacob Fatu a spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match last week? Major tensions between that trio, although they appear, for now at least, to have been smoothed over.
Yep, tomorrow is the day. Money in the Bank from the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles. It'll be a 4 o'clock local start here in Southern California, 7 p.m. streaming on Peacock. Earlier in the day on YouTube is the very exciting Worlds Collide from the Kia Forum.
Look at that man! Look at that man! Look at that man! Still come back, okay? It ain't too late.
What do you think happens to
And here's
Cross?
Solo.
No idea. Underway in Edmonton? Sweet. Keep me posted what the score is.
Still come back as Jimmy's been constantly.
Probably haven't had an
rejecting
R-Truth
Wade,
chant.
the
I don't think we'll get
recruitment
any
bias
anymore.
overall.
That was
I'll
just
tell
the
you
one
right
day.
now, inarguably, Jimmy Uso, to
Jacob
me,
versus
has
Jimmy,
been
US title,
floundering
Jimmy
of late.
should
He's
win.
been lacking career
Jacob's not
direction.
losing the
It
US
may be
title until
distasteful
a
to
top
him
4
to
PLE.
re-link up with little brother Solo Sikoa. However, it must be a tempting offer. Your opportunity to get back to the very top of the card with this group. Solo is handing olive branch after olive branch, and as yet falling on deaf ears.
Yeah, and you and I got to spend some time with
Storyline they
Jimmy
bailed on
earlier
too early?
today, and I'm sure you feel the way I do, that he's
Have
not
to think
bashful
about that
about
one.
expressing that
What
and
do you guys think?
understanding the realities of where he is in his career arc.
He knows full well, look, this is a guy, Jimmy Uso, who is one half of the greatest
Yes.
tag team of all time, a WrestleMania main eventer, and lately he's been just grabbing random opportunities, tagging up with random people, whoever it is, to try and get a little traction in his career, and very little to me has been working at the level most of us expect from Jimmy Uso.
And meanwhile, in there against this powerful, strong, compact, explosive JC Matteo.
And it's just been too easy so far for JC Matteo, who, yes, is big, strong, and powerful, but really it's the distractions on the outside.
I'll answer them. I think Survivor Series or even Royal Rumble next year. I'm gonna need an ice bath knowing Stephanie and Rhea are on the same team tonight.
To turn things around.
Yeah, smart to get out of the way, lands the uppercut, and now he's got him lined up. Big Jim!
Oh my God. Big Jim just yeeting himself.
Jim going for broke. It's highly effective, but you've got to be concerned about the proximity to Fatu and Solo Sikoa.
You mean both Fatus? We the ones?
On
Yo,
side,
Solo has got jokes,
Fatu
man.
on the other.
Fatu's just a constant threat. I don't care what Solo Sikoa says. Jacob Fatu is not a controllable human being.
Look at that for a man with the body type and size of Matteo to get up and land that drop kick.
Yo, Solo's got jokes, man. Solo, another commercial already? Really? Already another commercial? That's wild, man. Hear me out. Oba versus Jacob Fatu. We'll get it.
At this point
We'll
on the
get
outside
that.
from Fatu
Sam Bennett
and
going
Solo
1-0 Panthers.
Sikoa, Jimmy Uso. Every time he gets a little bit of momentum, it is shut down by that man in red.
Wyatt Six, they just returned like last week or the week before.
On that apron, that very rigid, hard edge of the ring apron.
Just a slow, methodical breakdown of a human being by JC
Oh yeah,
Matteo,
Panthers are
who,
definitely repeating.
aside from brief glimpses in this match, it's been total control and total domination.
I'd probably stop watching pro wrestling if that happened. Yo. Yo, JC, you lost your damn mind?
Multiple promotions, and he has made his presence felt here on SmackDown immediately.
JC lost his damn mind?
The constant conversations that have been going on for weeks between the two brothers.
And the pitch must never sound more appealing than when you're under the boots of JC Matteo.
You see Matteo looks over to Solo as he comes flying in with a hip attack that just whiplash sent that neck back of Jimmy Uso.
The message from Solo is clear.
Hey, you can come back. You can come back.
Yo, Solo's killing me right
Say
now,
the
man.
word and the pain
Solo
and the
is
punishment
killing me
stop
right now.
immediately.
He is funny.
Come back into the fold, Jimmy. It's that easy.
Looking to rally support for Big Jim. He has been struggling against JC Matteo.
We're still on that commercial break. I can't believe we've had two commercial breaks this quick.
Because wins 1, 2, and 3 were shut down by distractions, and of course,
I'm really surprised we've had
JC Matteo an opening. He's going to shut
power
you
play?
down immediately.
Hey, I'm not saying that that Logan isn't good in the ring. I haven't said that. I've actually been an advocate for Logan over the last little while. I'm just saying I don't want to be seeing him taking the title from Jay or Cena.
Here on SmackDown.
That's just my personal opinion.
Solo Sikoa, of course, in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Just 2 hours down in LA. Jimmy Uso looking to rally here against JC Matteo. The night before Money in the Bank. A Money in the Bank competition that Jimmy was hoping to be in.
It might fit the storyline, but like WWE's got to be careful right now. They've got a lot of stuff going on. That's really annoying a lot of fans. There's a lot of things going on annoying the fans. So they need to be very careful how they handle certain things.
In those boots. A guy this big, a guy this wide should never be allowed
JC
to
should not be able to do a layout moonsault like that.
Simone Biles-esque, devastating.
Are you done? JC, kick his ass. He's not done yet.
Time and time again
Solo's-
throughout this match.
I don't know how you
Recent
don't break
weeks,
with Solo.
Sikoa has made the offer.
That man is
Jim,
so
you
funny.
can come back. Do you want to come back? Do you want to join up? Time and time again, the offer's been rejected, and thus the punishment continues.
This does not appear to be about beating Jimmy Uso tonight. It appears to be about torturing
I gotta
Jimmy
get that all gas,
Uso
no
to
break shirt.
convince him
I gotta
to
get that all gas, no
re-enter
break shirt.
Solo's group.
Samoan
Oh,
drop.
Big Jim, Samoan drop.
That is a lot of power still left inside
Let's
Big
go.
Jim Uso.
Who's he saying we gotta go to?
Was that enough to create the opening?
Created some distance. That's the first part of it. For Big Jim now tapping into this energy.
Oh, I didn't realize
from
Jason Ayers was the
loyal
referee.
band of supporters
Clearly, I'm
here
paying
in
attention to everything in the match right now.
California.
Right uppercut. Trying to come back is Matteo. Uso trying to get him up again for that Samoan drop, but instead gets caught.
A little too big as
Carrying
JC
crosses,
Matteo.
Rob.
Still on his feet. That is astounding from the big man.
Really is.
Just
Reminds us of somebody ringside does a big chop from Uso.
Just absorbing
You know, Jay's got a hell of a, or Jimmy's got a hell of a
Staying in the
chop, man.
fight.
And this time Matteo comes in and eats a big elbow.
Jimmy going up. No,
Jimmy gets the
I'm
best
not
of it.
streaming Worlds Collide tomorrow.
And the kick out at 2.
Yeah, this deep into a matchup, this beat up, this exhausted, pulling out that Uso in the wind and connecting with JC Matteo just goes to show you cannot write Big Jim Uso off.
No, I won't
Great
be.
scene here,
I won't be
sold-out
streaming
Dignity
Worlds
Health
Collide tomorrow. I
Arena.
have to go
The
and do
start of
some
what should be an
stuff.
epic weekend here in Southern California. Worlds Collide, Money in the Bank tomorrow in LA.
Oh,
Matteo just catches him. Trying to break free. It has been a tough battle for him.
Karrion Kross
from
should
the
air his
start.
frustrations on TV. I will be streaming Money in the Bank. He should air his frustrations on TV. But the fact that he can't
Looking
get
to finish
a
it here.
segment on TV long enough to
Barely.
air his
And I mean
frustrations
barely
is
getting that right shoulder up.
so.
We're okay, you hear me? We're all right. We're good.
Still playing the
Solo's like
diplomat on the
that
outside to
buddy on the
Jacob
guys
Fatu
trip that
is
just doesn't
Solo
shut up.
Sikoa. Burning a hole right through. I don't know if it's Jimmy Uso or JC Matteo.
Super kick. Right under the chin. And another. The big man's wobbling. Spear.
Man, that's a big body to spear for Jimmy.
Great opportunity for Big Jim.
Too
A lot
far.
of distance. It
Too
needs to
far.
cover though. We all know what he's going for. So does Solo Sikoa.
Of course he does, and that's exactly why
Jake.
he's on the apron. And so is Fatu. As he's squared up with Jacob now.
Oh!
Oh, a roll up! A roll up!
Oh, that's gonna go over like a fart in church.
Here is your winner, Jimmy Uso!
Well, that didn't go as planned between JC and Jacob.
Yo,
Did it?
Jacob's gonna lose his damn mind.
Jimmy Uso pulls out the win, but that collision between
Jacob's gonna lose his
Matteo
mind.
and Jacob Fatu went off.
The discord between the two big men.
Once again, Solo Sikoa needs to pull out some major diplomacy before
Damn.
these two explode at each other.
Did not see that being a roll-up.
Hey, you're the problem. He's the problem. He's the problem, not me. He's the problem.
He's
got
the
a problem now.
not me, says JC.
Got a problem now.
They were brawling to the end of SmackDown a week ago. Now, just one more sleep until they have the much-anticipated tag
Jacob
team
Crash
match.
out, here we come.
Cody Rhodes,
Jacob's
Jey
gonna lose
Uso
his damn
opposite
mind.
John Cena and Logan
Jacob's gonna
Paul.
lose his damn mind.
The final words before Money in the Bank coming up later tonight.
Julia. made your intentions very clear last week. Okay, but allow me to make something very clear to you.
Okay.
Okay, I have worked my ass off to get this. And if you want a shot at the Women's United States Championship, you are gonna have to pry it from my lifeless body. Because I am not giving this up willingly. Kagate koyo.
No, no. I like you. You are confident.
Wow.
She can make that happen, though.
Pledge your allegiance.
The U.S.
to
champion.
Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green. I will say, I love Chelsea's music.
Is a Bakersfield brawl scheduled for one fall. There are no countouts, no disqualifications. The only way to win is by
Selena speaking Japanese is a low-key turn on.
Introducing first, accompanied by
Oh my God, Alba! This must be eating Alba alive.
The secret herb Hyper Nimid.
No, it doesn't have an echo. It didn't have an echo. That was just the. That was just what happened. Night of Champions? I don't know how it would be Zelina versus Julia at Night of Champions because Julia's not a champion. All the matches at Night of Champions are all champions, right? Yo, thank you so much for everybody tapping that screen over on the TikTok. If you guys want to be able to hear the show and have a better viewing experience, head on over to the Twitch channel. Oh, look, we've got the most annoying song on social media. Literally the most annoying song on social media. Not talking about the show. Is it? Down a little bit more if you want. Who will face Tiffany at Money in the Bank for the belt? Nobody. There's no match for the belt at Money in the Bank, guys. The card is not subject to change at this point. We have the card for Money in the Bank, and it is 4 matches in 3 hours. That's what we got. 4 matches in 3 hours for Money in the Bank. So there you go. Oh my God, anime. What's up? Yo, big shout out. Okay, can we get some W's in the chat? I'm not going to announce the whole thing, but I am going to say big shout out to Anime for signing his first contract with one of the top major wrestling companies, one of the 2 top major wrestling companies in the world. Big shout out. He just signed his first contract with them to do some work with them. So shout out to one of our loyal community members, Anime, for getting that done. He's going to be doing some work with one of the companies. I'm not gonna be announcing it. He can announce it himself, but huge shout out to him and congratulations. A lot of hard work went into that. So big shout out to my dude for finally securing something with one of the major companies. So fucking cool. Yeah, you better appreciate me. Jesus. Just put you over. Yo, Tay Mello returned Wednesday. Awesome. Yo, DeMonte with a 5er. Thank you, sir. 24 subs to go to 1,000 subs on the channel. Only like 2 people have done that. Hit 1,000. So big shout out to DeMonte for always being so loyal. W's in the chat. Is TikTok still being no, man. TikTok, like, I've posted 3 reactions so far and I'm over 1,000 on all of them, and it's only been like 5 minutes. So
get the great ringside seats plus all the awesome swag here at a sold-out
I want a Twisted Tea onesie.
Bakersfield, California.
I want a Twisted Tea onesie. Oh, Jake's gonna snap. Hold up.
Come on, man.
It's tough working with family, right? What you going through, I've been there, and I don't envy it. But regardless of your situation, man to man, face to face, I want you to know, at some point, I'm coming for the U.S. Championship.
Okay. We'll line it up all the way then, Wepa. Because if you don't take care of your business when it comes to me, and you back in the line with it, just like the rest of these suckers. Yada man.
Who's that background? Oh, Nakamura in the background.
Ayada, you mean? You Ayada, you mean?
Hey, I mean. Yo, thank you so much, Diamond. Appreciate that.
Piper Niven is set for Zelina
Jacob
Vega.
Fatu's face of the company, and there's no stop. No, Jacob's untouchable. Jacob is untouchable. Wappa.
You can feel it in the air here in California. Money in the Bank weekend.
They're doing this
has
again?
arrived.
God, Zelina deserves something better here.
And her opponent from Queens, New York, she is the Women's United States Champion, Zelina Vega!
Miz is going to be the host for American Gladiator, yes.
Days, and it has been a great
Which all converts into him saying, or people saying, oh, he's going to step away because of the whole R-Truth thing. No, he was always stepping away.
42 days with the title, most recently defeating Alba Fire a week ago, retaining against Chelsea. That was when she broke her nose at Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, some great stats for Zelina Vega in recent weeks, but this is a Bakersfield brawl, and the odds massively go in the favor of the powerhouse Piper Niven right now. It all comes crashing down for Zelina Vega tonight.
Of course, Piper knows Zelina very well what she's dealing with. Zelina's been on a tear against Chelsea Green and the Secret Herb. In fact, she's won 7 of her last 8, and 4 of 6 have come against Chelsea Green.
Well, I gotta be honest with you, I saw the entrance of Chelsea Green in the Secret Herb.
Kane ties it up, 1-1.
For Chelsea's broken nose, you had
Oh,
Piper
yes,
Niven
no
coming out in
breaks.
highly unprofessional sunglasses.
Nah, not yet.
And then you've got the tie of Alba Fire, which is incredibly loose, and I've got to tell you, it looks to
Yo,
me like
Dave-O,
the
thank you
Secret
so
Herb
much for
is just
subbing for the
washing
15th month in a
out at
row.
the moment.
Hold on, this
Thanks
is
to the success of Vega.
Oh, the kendo!
This Vega is so slippery, always
So-
has a
oh,
trick
this is a
up
street
her
fight.
sleeve, and is week by week humiliating the likes of Piper Niven and the Secret Hervis.
Remember, street fight rules here in a Bakersfield brawl. No DQs, no countouts.
Okay, so
We're
are we
going
going to
at
get
it here.
Michin
Zelina and Piper.
Yeah, do whatever you like. It's all perfect.
Are we going to get Michin and what's her name? B-Fab come out?
Things are heavily in the favor of Piper Niven, who should be teaching Vega a lesson here, but once again.
Yeah, it's basically a street fight.
And she dismisses it and just gets
Yo,
the
I was
business
watching an indie
against
show
Piper.
earlier, and I saw... Oh, backs, thank you.
Piper able to break
I was
free,
watching an
kick out,
indie
then
show
roll
earlier,
out.
and I saw
Secret Hervis, they must rue the day
a
they
tag
ever decided
team
to tussle with Zelina
do
Vega, who has
code
made their lives
breaker
a misery.
into a code red.
With the kick between the
It
ropes.
was so cool.
Now on the apron, lines her up and stomps right on her back.
It's been the story of the last 6 or 7 weeks here on SmackDown.
Girl was sitting on the
and
guy's
on
back,
PLEs.
and then the other
Zelina
guy kind
Vega
of
is
dropped
just
him into a
one
code
step
breaker, and then when
ahead
he snapped
of
back, they
Chelsea
did the code
Green's
red.
crew.
It was such a
Week
cool,
after week after week.
cool,
She was looking for the Hurricane Rana, but instead,
cool move.
Piper able to get the best of her. Up on her shoulders, and then
I'm looking forward to seeing
slams her
Queen of the
head
Ring.
down on the hard edge of the apron.
Well, that could break a jaw, that could scramble the brains, and it can certainly break a nose, and it's all fair game.
Oh boy.
that had to hurt.
Basement cross body,
That had to hurt.
completely shaking the ring. It's dominance here for the Secret Hervis.
What do you want, sitting on your asses?
Oh, okay, Chels, chill. Okay, Chels.
And crossbody.
Yeah, this is basically what's your pick for Money in the Bank ladder match? Poke dude, my pick for Money in the Bank ladder match is Naomi and Solo.
Goddess.
Where?
Sit down, Barrett.
Right in front of us with the fantastic
Lady Gaga,
mask
Streisand, who's here?
by Alba Fire, and this is all done a 180 in the last few moments. And finally, Piper Niven is about to get a pound of flesh.
Piper's into those whips and chains.
Pulled out the chain. Now, this crowd in Bakersfield is going to go nuts.
This Saturday night main event.
They don't deserve
this Saturday night main event apron.
Actually, it's a red hot crowd here. Sold out arena in Bakersfield.
That's funny.
They deserve a lot.
That's funny.
They don't deserve a table from Piper Niven, though, do they?
Chairs, though.
Not tonight. Chairs on the other hand.
Chairs. A Bakersfield brawl. Anything goes. Street fight rules.
Oh, you can do a lot of damage
Hope
with
Selena
a couple of
wins.
steel chairs, especially when you have the powerful arms of Piper Niven swinging them around. And the diminutive
we're on commercial
frame
break.
of
That's why it's
Zelina
going so
Vega,
slow.
Presumably going to be on the receiving end.
Don't you
Stay
just
down,
love her
Zelina.
spirit? Don't you just love how fiery?
I was wondering why we were going so slow for a second there. I was like, what's going on here?
To always give it a go and fight back.
Well, if you can't break someone's spirit, break their body instead. You've got a
If
choice.
you can't
Piper
break
Niven.
someone's spirit, break
It
their
looks
body
like we're
instead.
going for the body of Zelina Vega. Yes. You heard Joe Test. Super stardom. That's what it looks
Chairs
like.
are better than nothing.
Niven
I'm a trash can person.
She has it wedged between the turnbuckles.
I don't know about you guys.
Now we're gonna play a little
what's everyone's favorite weapon? Oh no, now I gotta think of it. Now I gotta think of it. What's everyone's favorite weapon?
At full speed into the steel chair.
Yeah, how's that lumbar spine feeling right about now, Zelina Vega?
Piper Niven has been in control now for quite some time. Ever since that basement crossbody smashed Vega into the side of the ring.
Niven's kind of strutting around in there. Now, there
Jesus,
hasn't been enough
Park.
of this over the past few weeks
Jesus.
from any of the Secret Service. And my, oh my, are we getting a masterclass in the ring now?
Oh, the cannonball went south.
While the setup was fantastic, it just took a beat too long, and that has allowed the United States champ Vega to get out of trouble and try and launch something back the other way. Oh,
Park, what are you doing? Hanging out at high schools in Florida?
Piper throws her halfway across the ring.
What did he say?
Between these two, it's difficult for Vega to really pull off a tight pin against Niven.
Sidewalk slam by Piper Niven. Great familiarity between these rivals, Zelina Vega and Piper Niven, but different circumstances with the match style. This is a Bakersfield brawl. This is street fight rules, and Piper Niven has the chain wrapped around her right fist, and she's looking to choke Zelina Vega with it, who's trying to hold on, Wade.
And this is my favorite moment. You got a referee in there who wants to jump in.
Oh my God! It's gonna shatter those veneers.
It's all legal. And Zelina Vega is going to have a scar for a smile after this.
Well, at least we know that Alistair will know what a gummer feels like.
Pressure that is being applied by Piper Niven.
I don't even know if that's PG.
Oh, and then knees her right in the back and smashes her head on that turnbuckle.
May lost a couple of teeth in the process there. Take another look at this. Face first. Avec the chain into that turnbuckle, and Zelina Vega incredibly concerned about her dental work right now. Well, there's no respite, Zelina. You earned this.
Piper has set up that steel chair.
I swear to God, I don't plan these
between
things.
the turnbuckles, another in the corner.
I just need to stop saying the things that come to my head.
This one might be the best of the bunch. Oh,
the counter!
No!
She's able to counter with the DDT!
Jesus.
Scrappy Zelina Vega, but Piper Niven rolls out.
Well, Piper Niven has no clue where she's at, but somehow instinct kicked in, and she got out of trouble for now. Take another look at this. The salute. Gave that slight
Bad
bit
joke,
of an
Park.
opportunity for
Bad joke.
Zelina Vega to turn it into a DDT.
Really bad joke.
And seize the momentum once
Oh,
again.
Goes up
Zelina!
top, the moonsault, takes them all out. Chelsea and
Okay,
the
guys,
Secret
I gotta stop
and she
because I
gives
gotta
a
make sure I
big
got
right
stuff
hand
for
to
clips.
Alba Fire, who she recently defeated.
I felt that was a little unnecessary, a cheap shot at Alba Fire, but right now it's all about Zelina Vega going skyward. Oh,
Wow.
nice and simple, a bare paw to the jaw of
SmackDown's gonna be better than Raw already, so.
But it is highly effective. And talk about highly effective, where the hell are we going here?
Piper's climbing right up there with Vega.
Zelina's taking a
Piper
superplex.
Niven looking for the superplex, but fighting back with body shot after body shot, and then the headbutt is the diminutive Zelina Vega.
I don't like the look of this at
Oh,
all, Joe
no
Tess. I know
way.
what Vega's going for.
Yeah, they're
Super
going.
Code Red, could it be?
They're going.
Off the second rope.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
Into the cover, lateral press. Oh, and
Yeah, Alba's
Fire
just like,
comes
I've had
into the
enough of
ring,
this
And now
garbage.
Chelsea Green gets involved and is beating down her chief rival, who took the
That
title
looked
from
really
her.
good. That code red looked really good.
There's no disqualification. You know why, Joe Tess?
It's a Bakersfield
brawl, and it's the best call in the history of Nick Aldis.
Street fight rules, and it is over-delivering.
Chelsea Green and her secret Hermes over-deliver every time they're on TV, Joe Tess. I'm glad you've finally come around.
Well, we know Piper's going through a table.
Bringing a table into the ring as Niven slams down, sit out, onto the floor.
I mean, you could
Jesus.
throw Vega into the ring now, get an easy pin, but it's not just about the win tonight. It's about making a statement. It's about making an example.
That was gross.
That was
gross.
Humiliated Chelsea Green's secret Hervis week after week.
Well, the numbers game has proven to be too much right now.
The numbers game, the power game, the intensity.
Is there a Slim Jim advertisement on the table?
Made her bed, and now she is going to lie in it.
There is a Slim Jim is on the tables.
We're about to witness some grievous bodily harm.
Oh no.
From the mean, the moody, the magnificent Piper Niven.
Piper's looking to come. Oh! Julia is here! Julia evens things up.
What the hell is Julia doing?
Yo, no
Julia
way!
who will be in the women's Money in the Bank.
Oh no.
And look at Vega. Back on her feet, and Julia's got a kendo stick in hand. Oh, wow!
Stop it!
Just in time! My, oh, my! Right through, snapping that Slim Jim's table on the win!
The Slim Jim table! Stop!
Winner, Zelina Vega!
Through the Slim Jim
Julia has made
table!
it quite clear she wants a
Oh
piece
my
of Zelina
God.
Vega in the United States title, giving a massive assist to the United States champion.
They might
who
as well
once
fill the
again
thing
has
with Slim Jim
humiliated
so they
the
fly
Secret
everywhere when it
Hermes for 8 weeks
explodes.
in a row.
Well, thank goodness for Julia to come in when the numbers game was going so south against Zelina Vega. As she raises her hand in appreciation. Tomorrow you'll see her in
Yeah,
women's. Whoa!
you knew that
What
was
is she
coming.
doing?
You knew that
What
was
that all
coming.
about?
Julia highly protective over who gets to beat up Zelina Vega, it would seem. That US title is mine.
Title in hand and stepping right on her. The former NXT champion. The night before she makes her PLE debut, letting it be known what she is targeting.
And Julia, of course, will be in 6-woman tag here on SmackDown later on this evening. Perhaps that was a little warm-up for her.
What a scene here in Bakersfield.
Four letters, one word.
Say, are you okay? I'm good, man. I'm good. A little banged up from Monday, but ain't nothing I can handle. You good? I'm good.
Yeet.
You look good. What's up with it? You straight? Yeah, I'm straight. Yeah, I'm good. Why everybody keep asking me that? Whoa, chill, man. You got a match tomorrow. Big title match on Monday. We just want to make sure the heat, man, ready to yeet when it's time to yeet. I'm good, Oos. I'm a champion now.
How many times did you say yeet?
Do, Oos. Answer the play, run the call. But look, though, only thing we got to worry about is what John Cena and Logan Paul have to say tonight. Other than that, worry about tomorrow. Yeet. Yeet.
Yeet. Go get some of that Wheatley vodka. Ooh, Alistair.
No. I can't let it go. Initially, I had convinced myself that someone of your standing, someone as you so loved by the WWE Universe, using the black mass was almost respectful. And in a weird way, I still respect it, but the longer I think about it, the more I think that you stole something from me. And that does not sit well with me. See, it's funny what the human mind can do.
Alistair has such good promos, man.
But now, I want to take away all this security that you had in that match. No Shinsuke Nakamura. No relaxed rules. Just you and me. And none of all the
This match is going to be very good.
I'll drag you into light. Now, let's see what's left of you. But if you beat me, LA Knight, I will look you in the eyes. I will shake your hand, and I will admit defeat.
Yeah, he's not losing. He's not losing.
When we come back,
no, Ali, I didn't get to make it over for the celebrations.
Thought he had it done to make it to Money in the Bank. Now he faces the guy who took that spot. L.A.
God damn it, anime.
Knight.
Yeah! All right, I'll be right back, guys.
Fanatics Fest NYC is back and coming in hot. Game time, hit the shot and look down at my wrist just like it's Dame shit. Know I'm in the field kicking game, I'm on the main line. Stacked with WWE superstar appearances, too legendary to miss. June 20th through the 22nd at the Javits Center. Tickets on sale now at fanaticsfest.com.
Oh, I know she's 5'1".
LA is the place to be tomorrow. Let's map it out for you, folks. YouTube, 3 p.m. Eastern, noon local time for Worlds Collide at the Kia Forum. Then a special 90-minute countdown show for Money in the Bank. Wait, you're going to be on that as well as on the call ringside for Money in the Bank, streaming on Peacock at 7 p.m. Eastern, right into the post show.
Seth was talking in the promo like the Messiah. Yes, he was. I did notice that. Seth did sound very Messiah.
The following contest.
Anything interesting? It's been a very good show so far, DeMarco, honestly.
From Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, LA Knight!
I mean, Bakersfield is loving this. I can't even imagine tomorrow when LA Knight is actually in LA, what the reception's going to be like.
Well, I think I've already sweat out half of my body weight here in Bakersfield. It's so hot, and LA Knight has just sent this place into meltdown. Can somebody crank the air conditioning? Yeah, I agree. The megastar got a massive 24 hours ahead of him. As have many
I would love to see that. I think the Messiah was his best character. It just happened at the wrong time. Let me talk to ya. I like the new shirt. I like the green.
Let me talk to you.
What happened on SmackDown so far? A lot.
It's that time of the year again.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Money in the Bank season.
Yeah.
Now think about it, and if you do a little bit of math here.
Oh my God. Steiner math or LA math. Yeah.
This is my 3rd year in a row being in Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
What's that, sir? You said 3rd time's a charm?
Yeah.
What you think? 3rd time's a charm?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not satisfied with that.
No.
I'm not happy with that because I look at 5 guys running out here. You got Penta.
5 guys. Heard that place
we
is
like
good.
him a little bit. We know he's going to do everything under the sun to try and reach up and grab that case. We got Andrade. Okay, we like him a little bit too. Another guy who's going to do every possible thing that he can to get up there, because of course he's in Money in the Bank. Everybody in Money in the Bank is going to do every single thing they can do, but these guys are going to take it to another level. But after I get to those 2 guys that maybe we can respect a little bit, then we get to the goon side of things.
Goons? Who are the goons? Who?
Then we get to El Grande Americano Gable. Well, that was a mixed reaction. We like him or we don't.
No bueno. No bueno. No bueno for Gable.
Dummy number 2, Solo.
Don't like him.
I had a feeling that'd be about it. I feel the same way, if I'm honest. And look, Solo, we've done this a million times. I can drop you on your head one more time, climb the ladder and take that case, no problem. But then I think about dummy number 3.
Dummy, yeah.
I think about a man that I haven't had a whole lot of interaction with. I think about a guy who's recently got himself a little bit crewed up. He's got a couple guys running around with him, and I'm talking about Seth Rollins.
Grande's spot should be cross.
Seth's been here. He's done that. He's had that case. He's been the champion. As a matter of fact, he's going to want to come in tomorrow, and he's going to want to burn it down. But Seth, what you got to understand is there's nothing hotter than an LA Knight with LA Knight in LA tomorrow night. Yeah. And
Yeah.
what that means is you ain't gonna be burning the damn thing down because you're gonna get burned by this man. Yeah. But before we get there, I gotta think about tonight. And tonight, well, Alistair Black, he had a shot. And I understand. Look, this is a big deal here. Money in the Bank's a big deal. Money in the Bank can make careers, it can break careers. So I understand why your feelings got hurt at the fact that I went ahead and stole the pin from you. My man, it's a three-way match. I did what I had to do, and I got the job done. If you got a problem with that, if that hurt your feelings, I'm sorry for you. But now what you did is you set yourself up to get your feelings hurt one more time. Yeah. And you will know coming into LA, coming into California. Well, we're in Bakersfield tonight. He ain't gonna be in LA. He's gonna be sitting on the couch. He's gonna be sitting on the couch watching this man showing everybody whose game this is with everybody saying, yeah.
LA Knight cooking on the mic again. Yeah. Yeah. What happened to Kaiser? They seem to be giving him a push and then nothing. Like, is it just me or did I miss something? All right, guys, who do you got in this match?
In a fascinating return to WWE for Alistair Black. This will be his 5th match since coming back over a month ago.
This entrance is good, man.
Coming off the lone loss on SmackDown in his entire career, and now he faces the man.
Tyler, I was thinking that 5 minutes ago.
Or as Knight just said moments ago, I did what I have to do.
Alistair Black feels like that victory and qualification for Money in the Bank was stolen from him.
It's Black.
What's up, Ricky?
Against L.A. Knight.
Yeah!
Coming in from Bakersfield, Ricky, are you at the show? Are you at the show right
this
now?
July, WWE and Atlanta are bringing the classics back.
Wait, hold on.
The Great American
Are they
Bash
saying Evolution was a classic?
Saturday night's main event.
Couldn't get tickets?
And
That's unfortunate. You're right, MrTeshk. It seems like right after Tiff and Charlotte comments. I know, it's very weird.
One unforgettable weekend.
Has Tiffany posted with him since then?
Back on May 23rd, right here on SmackDown, when we had our Money in the Bank triple threat qualifier. And Alistair Black was on a tear in that match. He had gotten the best, took control.
You want Saturday Night Main Event and Evolution? Nice.
And just when he thought he could put it away, all of a sudden LA Knight came in, tossed Black from the ring, made the cover.
Oh, is he Ricky? Is your dad security?
There's that implication from Alistair Black that LA Knight stole his victory. Yes, Alistair Black, it was your black mass that put Shinsuke Nakamura down, but the rules of the triple threat match are the game is not over till somebody gets the 3 count. Well, guess what? LA Knight pounced at the right moment. It may be seen as parasitic, it may be seen as scavenging, but ultimately it's all fair in that kind
Thanks
of
for the
matchup.
follow, man.
That is the perspective of LA Knight.
Fascinating to see this stylistic matchup between Black and Knight. Of course, moments ago was LA Knight coming out here and speaking directly to the crowd, basically going through and giving his scouting report.
A play-by-play scouting report, 3-2 after
in
1.
the men's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Yeah, it's a tall order, and I'm questioning the smarts of LA Knight even getting into competition this evening.
Questioning the
where he
smarts
should
of LA
perhaps
Knight.
already be down the road in LA, getting a nice early
Imagine
night.
LA Knight got an injury and they put Cross in.
This game has ever seen.
Imagine they put like Cross in over LA Knight.
Has
That would.
nothing to lose, as we know. He's not going to be competing tomorrow at Money in the Bank. The risk tonight is all LA Knight.
Jesus, anime. Writing novels out here. That's funny.
So you said third time's a charm. He'll be competing, well, LA Knight in his third Money in the Bank ladder match.
Well, statistically speaking,
releasing truth?
it may
After
take
I've
you on
heard the rest of the
average
stuff come
6
through,
attempts to
I'm
win
not
that
as
Money in the Bank
disappointed, but
ladder
it's
match,
still
given the
like
number of
annoying.
competitors in that match, but third time may well be the charm. One of the favorites tomorrow night certainly is the Megastar. And what a popular victory it will be in Los Angeles if their namesake becomes the victor.
No doubt about it. These guys looking to size each other up early on.
Fair enough, Park. Fair enough.
You know how draining it is competing in extreme heats like it is here in Bakersfield too. That may well have an effect.
Got Cena
on the
Logan tomorrow? I think so
night.
too.
It's hard to replenish when you're competing in what feels like a sauna here in Bakersfield.
Bonjour, Quebec or France.
Black has been very popular in his return, but you can hear here in Southern California,
It's
the crowd
all
rallying
LA Knight.
support for the Megastar.
It seems like this match has been kind of stiff. Always being a Cena guy. I've never been a Cena guy, so it's hard for me to go that way.
Arena. LA Knight and
What's up,
Alistair
Queensland?
Black see each other again after a few weeks ago when they
Got
were
a
in the
lot
Money
of
in the
people
Bank
over in my
triple threat
my Twitch stream that are
qualifier
from
that
Australia.
Alistair Black put himself in great position to win with his offensive assault against Shinsuke Nakamura. Then LA Knight, just when Alistair Black thought he could put it away, LA Knight came in the ring, tossed Black, made the cover, got the win, earned his way to what will be the men's Money in the Bank ladder match tomorrow, just down the road in LA. Back and forth they go.
Yeah, for me, I completely disagree with the perspective of Alistair Black. I get the frustration, went for that black mask there, but LA Knight simply too wise for it. And that implication that somehow Knight
Tyler, I was enjoying it, and now it's getting a bit stale.
The Money in the Bank ladder match has not sat well at all with the Megastar, who tonight is looking to extinguish all doubt by putting Black down.
He said, hey, listen, it's a triple threat. I was doing what I had to do.
Just the nature of it. You don't have a
What's up, Johnny?
divine right
Thanks for
to
that,
a
man.
victory or a pin just because you hit the move that kept an opponent down.
You brought up the fact, though, the concern of taking on a match like this, and this matchup of skills round and round they go the night before you compete in Money in the Bank. But that's who LA Knight
Alistair's
is.
been this good
match
his
now
entire
of
career.
This calendar year. That's
but
the most
this
in
match
WWE
feels
this
like
year, Wayne.
almost personal.
Out of cumulative minutes of in-ring competition in 2025, I'm willing to bet that LA Knight is at the front of the pack, and it's admirable, yes, but it has consequences. And I'll tell you right now, Joe Tess, burning the candle at both ends is not a good long-term strategy for anybody. There is a price to pay in the form of fatigue.
By the way, we cite the 24 matches. He has 13 wins this calendar year. That's the second most total wins in WWE. Stephanie Vaquer has 14. Stephanie Vaquer, we'll see later tonight. We will see tomorrow. Streaming on Peacock, the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. It's a fascinating
Bathwater soap bar. Oh my God,
those
stop.
6 women going for the briefcase.
I got a buddy who works for Dr. Squash, and I was telling Anime this earlier. I got a buddy that works for Dr. Squash. I can get that stuff if I wanted it. It's just, that soap is hilarious.
They're in an almost surefire guarantee that in the not too distant future, you will be acquiring gold the easy way. I'll tell you right now, this really has been a back and forth affair. We know the mind games, the psychology of Alistair Black often unravels opponents. I'd say the megastar ego of LA Knight is perhaps impenetrable to those mind games of Alistair Black. At least they has locked down. He does
He went for the DDT, but instead gets put down, and then the kick to the face from LA.
Oh my God.
Yeah, well, if the mind games aren't working, the physical ones certainly.
What? Jesus, what a lariat from Alistair, from LA Knight.
Quickly able to kick out is Alistair Black.
I love the offense of Alistair Black. He's so quick, amazing reflexes, and then, of course, those Muay Thai strikes that practically nobody in the locker room has any form of defense for. It's not our game here in a wrestling ring, and that's what makes Alistair Black so
This match
dangerous.
is very good.
Jawbreaker from Black. And Knight, quick to counter, went for that elbow. That was parried.
And back on those strikes again is Alistair Black. Oh!
Back in control is Black. Hooks the leg, looking for the win here.
And it's like boxing, Joe. You're the expert at that, but every time LA Knight throws a block.
How would I feel if Julia Hart came to WWE? I think WWE would know how to use her properly.
Knows how to strike. You know what? Block your kidney.
Creatively, I think there's more for Julia Hart in WWE.
He has that kickboxing, Muay Thai pedigree, the striking ability, powerful, accurate, but he knows where to find those spots.
And there's no professional wrestling school on planet Earth that is teaching that. You have to go to these world-class kickboxing gyms that Alistair Black prowls.
Lateral press.
Training with world champions, and simply nobody has found an answer to it yet here on SmackDown.
That's exactly what you're talking about right there. As Black with the leg sweep, and then the sliding knee comes in.
And at this point, if you're LA Knight, you're begging somebody to grab.
Oh!
God.
Jesus!
He was going for that springboard moonsault, and instead,
wow,
they're both
that
out on the
looks
floor after the
sloppy.
clothesline.
That was close. Dear God.
Wait, Alistair Black had so much momentum with the
thank you for that.
striking attack, the varied offensive assault, the leg sweep, the sliding
Thank
knee.
you for that,
But when he
Rockio.
went for that
Do you
springboard,
believe the rumors that
LA was quick to
WWE
react.
want
Yes,
Athena
LA
back?
Knight there really had no
I don't
answer
believe
as
that at
this
all.
count is now starting to climb. We could have a double
Hey,
count
cancel
out
culture
here.
is cancel culture, guys.
LA Knight really had, well, count is broken.
You let
LA
them
Knight
do
really
whatever the
had
fuck
no
they
answer
want, and
whatsoever
you
to
move
that kind
past
of
it.
offense from Alistair
The way
Black,
I
so he
look at
went
it, and
kamikaze.
the only thing I'll say
The
about
one
it
thing
today
Black wasn't expecting
is
Slingshotting his way in.
the people
and
that
left shoulder
believe
getting up from Black.
any
Just
of that
shows you
bullshit
how
are the same
desperate
people
the
that
megastar
believe
was there.
Undertaker and Kane are
Try and
actually
get away
brothers.
from that offense, putting his own body on the line to try and stem the tide. Just 24 hours before one of the biggest matches of LA Knight's career tomorrow night at Money in the Bank.
Megastar going up top.
You watching
Megastar
UFC
is
too? I do
wobbled,
watch
though. You saw
UFC,
him
yes.
try to take flight, had to get his balance because the body is not cooperating right now, thanks to the level of assault from Alistair Black.
This match is going the distance right now. Jesus. This is a stiff match.
Trade of strikes. I'm going to back Alistair Black every time.
Oh, tomorrow? Probably. Jesus, just counter
Again,
after
those
counter on this
reflexes of
commercial
Alistair
break.
Black clinging onto the top rope.
This is awesome.
As the Megastar went for that leaping net breaker, we've seen him hit so many times. Black is just so cerebral, so tactical, and right now so effective.
Gotta respect what both men are giving tonight. They're finding out a lot about each other. And Knight again getting to his feet just in the nick of time to deny Alistair Black.
See that exhaustion really kicking in on both superstars.
I find it funny.
We mentioned it earlier. How can that possibly
I find it funny because I also
this
found out
close
today
to a
I'm apparently
massive
married.
matchup tomorrow night in Los Angeles.
I'd like to know to who.
Knight beating down Black.
And where she's
putting
been.
him in position. This crowd is loving it. Each man trading body shots.
Ah.
Man now balanced precariously. Punching their way to supremacy. Somebody is going to have an
been when I was in
night,
Vegas, completely blacked out.
Coming imminently.
I guess Mary. Somebody just
Tomorrow afternoon in LA, as you see Black rolling through his LA Knight. LA Knight's going to be in Money in the Bank, but he is
we're gonna go
taking
home.
a lot here. The moonsault comes through this time for Alistair Black, and LA Knight kicks out. Tomorrow he's going to be in Money in the Bank. Tonight he's dealing with
when
the
is
skill
Money in the
of Alistair
Bank
Black.
starting? It starts at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow.
Athleticism of Alistair Black. So much is made of the mystique and the mind games, but far more terrifying for
this
me
match
is this
is
level
awesome.
of physicality that keeps opponents guessing.
He's lining a Black Mass. LA ducks
BFT.
it. Goes for BFT. Able to grit free his Black. Back and forth they go.
What a neck
and
breaker.
Finally, that jumping neck
The
breaker.
welt on Alistair's leg.
LA Knight with momentum.
What a
now.
power slam.
And ladies and gentlemen, whose game is it?
This match has to end in some form of...
Leaping elbow, no! Able to see that boot coming, though, just in time.
This time it's LA
Oh, I thought he was going for a blue thunder. What the hell is he doing here?
On Alistair Black.
Burning Hammer was denied as he landed on his feet. The roll-up. And a
Jesus.
kick out at 2.
Well, these guys really neutralizing one another, going move for move, hold for hold, counter for counter.
These guys are going, man.
It's been fascinating to see this matchup. These two wildly skilled, going for that moonsault again, but instead, Knight meets him right away. And there's a burning hammer as Knight.
Jesus. Alistair Smart
and
rolls out.
Free and out of harm's way was Alistair Black.
Alistair Black looking all glassy-eyed on the outside.
Seth?
Wait a second.
What in the world is Seth Rollins doing? He just came in and stomped LA Knight.
I did say this match couldn't end with either winning.
Well, we talked a little earlier about how Seth freaking Rollins has a master plan for tomorrow night in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Well, one of those opponents
What a good match.
is now apparently a victim is the megastar LA Knight.
He's looking for another stomp. Oh, and Alistair Black is gonna confront him. And Bron Breakker is in the ring. Spear! Breakker hits the spear!
Wrong place, wrong time for Alistair Black, who is apparently collateral damage.
Oh, and the senton by
I thought he hit the tsunami.
Bronson Reed. Tomorrow, LA Knight has to deal with. Oh, a spear on Knight!
God, I thought LA was turning
Knight
late.
has to make it to tomorrow first. What condition is the megastar going to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match? That's what this is all about. Soften up.
Okay.
One of the biggest threats to Seth freaking Rollins.
If they had done like the 3 tsunamis on LA Knight, they could have written LA Knight out of the match and given it to Karrion
by
Kross.
Seth Rollins. Everybody here at SmackDown.
This match reminds me of Black versus Murphy back in the day.
Those are the
Yes.
participants tomorrow,
Facts.
the men's ladder match.
Facts.
Seth Rollins and this alliance with Breakker and Bronson Reed.
Well, it's utter devastation. We've seen how dominant that power trio can be. Now they've brought their efforts, apparently for one night only, here to SmackDown, and then to Money in the Bank tomorrow.
Of course, Money in the Bank tomorrow, 7 p.m. streaming on Peacock. But as for other massive new plans,
My boys at the event.
Raw General Manager Adam Pearce, our SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis. Here they are.
At WWE, things tend to move pretty fast. This week, we're climbing the ladder at Money in the Bank, and next
draft.
week, well, we're kicking off the King and Queen of the Ring
Oh,
tournaments.
God, okay.
And this year, it's bigger than ever. The tournaments begin with 4 fatal 4-way matches in the men's and women's division, and the winners advance.
Who we got?
From there, it becomes a co-branded singles competition with semifinals and the finals.
And those finals, they take place in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, at Night of Champions.
So, okay.
The stakes could not be higher.
Who's in it?
Because the king and queen of the ring get a title match against the top champion of their respective brands at the biggest event of the summer, SummerSlam.
Oh, I forgot they implemented that.
Good luck, everybody. May the best man and woman win.
Yo, Nick Aldis always with that clean jacket, man.
Grabbing announcement by Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce
always with that drip.
Return of the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments to WWE. Well, my next guest has a vested interest in one of those tournaments. She is Jade Cargill.
What is up?
What's going on, Jade? Listen, I know tomorrow night you would have loved to have been part of the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, but how good does it feel knowing that now you get to compete in the Queen of the Ring tournament?
I mean, it feels great. Now, I understand I won't have the opportunity of climbing that ladder and grabbing that briefcase, but I'm gonna keep climbing regardless. I am the Storm, and I can't wait to tear through this Queen of the Ring tournament. And when the dust settles, I will be your next Queen of the Ring. And at SummerSlam, I'm not asking for gold, I'm taking it.
On a slightly different note, also last week,
Why do I feel
we saw Bianca Belair
Bianca's going to be
refuse
champion
forgive Naomi for
going
what she
into
did to you,
SummerSlam?
but everybody wants to know, where do things stand between you and Bianca?
Oh.
Jade, listen, just a friendly reminder. Salt and sugar look the same. So either choose your friends wisely or don't have any at all. And if you think you're winning Queen of the Ring, you're gonna need a prayer. There's only one queen in the WWE.
It's Tiffy time!
Good luck with that, ladies.
Now look who is set to join us. No matter what time zone you're in, it's always Tiffy time.
I really hope Tiffany does not get into the ring with that on.
Universe, guess what? SummerSlam, MetLife, 2 nights, and I will finally be hosting. Me versus you, and you know what they thinking. Cheap and expensive, you know the difference. You know that it's here, you know what it's giving. One day better and better. I do not see no competitor. And nobody better try me.
WWE SummerSlam, a 2-night event at MetLife Stadium. 2-day combo tickets on sale now. Scan the code to get yours today.
We're gonna turn up.
Oh, man. All right. Brown sugar is a thing, Miss Flair. No, listen, Shivy, don't start with that. Don't start with that. Salt and sugar, all right? Salt and sugar, same thing. Oh yeah, I definitely think we're gonna get probably the semifinals between Jade and Charlotte. Which I think Jade and Charlotte has to be left for something else, to be honest. But whatever, it is what it is. I don't know if I want to post that. I gotta get someone posting for me. Like, seriously, need to get someone posting me. Make life so much easier. Might be at the women. It might be at women. What? Park, settle down. Settle down. All right, TikTok, I'm going to jump off. If you guys want to come join over to the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/MrTeshk. What else do I get to claim? I got a bunch of rewards. Yay. What else did I get? Yay. They really about to give Cody a stupid crown. They're not gonna make Cody. No. Settle down, Park. Settle your tiny little soul there. And I say tiny little soul with the exact emphasis on little soul or no soul. Mariah May about to become El Pacino. I'll tell you right now, if they, I can see them. No, I can't see them ruining Mariah May. Did you guys hear the pop? Did you guys hear the pop for Mariah May? Oh yeah, by the way, I'm never not streaming NXT again. Just saying. I was so pissed. AJ Francis and Mariah May show up on NXT. Bruh. Your boy was not happy. I got a group chat with a couple of people, and I sent a message, and I was fuming.
I've already ordered it. Cannot wait to get eyes on this one.
Muy bien, Santos. ¿Por qué nos trajiste aquí? A ver.
Familia. Después de esa reunión que tuvimos, estamos de acuerdo que vamos a Worlds Collide. Pero ahora tengo un plan muy sencillo. Worlds Collide.
I can see them going to AAA.
Ahí de una vez por todas vamos a establecer ante nuestra gente, nuestro público, nuestro México, a quién le pertenece el mundo de la lucha libre.
¿Tienes una primicia?
Sí.
El legado del fantasma en contra de Psycho Clown, Pagano y el que siempre va a vivir de la sombra de su padre, Dr. Wagner III.
Okay. Estamos eliminando efectivamente el alma y el corazón de esa casa. Así que mucha atención. Sé que podemos. Tenemos las herramientas para hacerlo. A establecer a quién le pertenece el mundo de la lucha libre frente a nuestra gente, nuestro público, nuestro país, a la voz de dos palabras. Legado. Familia. ¡Viva México!
I like that vibe.
Julius Creed, I'd like to welcome my guest, Chad Gable. Chad, big day for you tomorrow at Worlds Collide, where you challenge El Hingo del Vikingo for the AAA Mega Championship. How confident are you about this match?
Confidence is high, I must admit. I'm a little disappointed I didn't qualify for the Money in the Bank, but they found a suitable replacement. The greatest luchador of all time, El Grande Americano, is gonna climb the ladder and take the briefcase home. And as for me, I find my own way into the history books tomorrow when I defeat Vikingo at Worlds Collide and win the most prestigious title in all of Lucha Libre, the AAA Mega Championship. Coming home.
Imagine that happened.
Evo, ¿tú crees que le vas a ganar? Sí. ¿Al vikingo? Tú no tienes idea. Sí. ¿Quién es el vikingo? Mira. Sí.
What?
Sí. ¿Qué?
Sí.
¿Sí qué?
Hey, Andrade. No tiene idea de lo que dice. Está loco. Tienes que arreglarte la cabeza, ¿ya? Sí, tienes que arreglar.
Why did you keep saying C?
That's enough. What? That's funny? Yeah,
See.
It's funny when El Grande puts you both through a ladder tomorrow night. Hey, you
See.
Hey, relax. Hey, you have a problem
Hey,
or what?
hey,
You have a problem or what?
Hey, come on. I got enough going on tonight with this guy. I got enough going on tonight without you lot coming to blows back here. So guess what? You can settle this in the ring tonight. Go get ready.
Good match. Wow. Big pop for Tiffany Stratton.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WWE Women's Champion.
Bye-bye, bitch.
And 3 weeks ago, tipping time with that instant classic of a title defense against Nia Jax. Drop kick through the steel chair, had the prettiest moonsault ever, and now she comes here knowing she will soon be somebody's target.
The one thing I never knew is that they actually put like things on their heels to stop them from like puncturing the ring.
Money in the Bank is presented by Cash App, your financial tag team partner. Cash App is always in your corner.
The random guys barking.
Let's call it for what it is, shall we? Last year, I didn't just become the youngest Miss Money in the Bank.
What is she wearing?
I became the it girl of WWE, which is why I can see it now. Every single lady in that match is gonna try and pull its hiffy and pull someone off a ladder and then reach for the stars. I mean, we can all agree that every single lady in that match is championship material, right?
Oh, this is gonna.
But it doesn't matter because
is she gonna introduce like
whoever
all
wins
of
Money in
them?
the Bank, their world will be revolving around me. So, ladies, you can win the match, you can trend for one night, but I fear no one can outdo the doer. Because Bakersfield...
Wait, what? The doer? The what now?
What time is it?
Definitely
A
got a
sold-out
bigger pop.
Dignity Health Arena just jumped to their feet.
Mommy just got a big pop.
The two-time Women's World Champ, Rhea Ripley, is here. Two and a half weeks ago, Wade earning her way to Money in the Bank.
Yeah, and there's a lot of star power in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match tomorrow, but for me, and probably the majority of our fans, this woman, Rhea Bloody Ripley, has to be the odds-on favorite to scale that ladder, grab the contract, and perhaps one day cash in and end Tiffy time.
The star power in Bakersfield tonight is something special. Money in the Bank just 2 hours down the road tomorrow, and with that, everybody has come to Friday Night SmackDown.
I'm going 50-1. Tiffany doesn't take a bump. I'm going 50-1 odds. Tiffany doesn't take a bump. Yeah, Mommy's a little over. Mommy's just a little over.
You know, Tiffy,
Her nails
I've
are
never
fantastic.
actually been a part of the Money in the Bank match before because the fact is, I never had to.
Oh! Great line.
So I don't know what it feels like to win that contract like you do, but I do know what it feels like to be a champion. And I miss that feeling.
Julia. Or Stephanie, sorry. Wow, I'm an idiot. This whole segment's gonna be fire. The women's division in WWE is so over. Who's the last one to come out? Alexa?
The following contest is a 6-woman tag team
yeah, 6-woman tag match.
Scheduled for one
I was gonna say,
fall.
wait, what?
Introducing first from San Fernando, Chile, Stephanie Vaquez.
I forgot it was a women's tag
Speaking of
match.
somebody who knows what it feels like to be a champion, this is Raw's big recent signing. The first woman in NXT history to hold both NXT singles titles at the same time.
What an ovation for the Dark Angel. Oh my God.
It just gets better
It
and
does
better
get
with
better.
it.
Hi, Lexi. It's so funny because she knows how over she is.
From Columbus, Ohio, Alexa
Another woman headed to Money in the Bank, the 5-time world champion, the mysterious and perplexing Alexa Bliss.
She's
And
so
this match
over.
on Friday Night
All
SmackDown, presented by
four of those
Twisted
women
Tea, Hard
are
Iced Tea.
so
Keep it
over.
twisted. Please drink responsibly.
On July 12th,
Alexa has the best makeup on the roster.
returns.
I'm not going to disagree with that.
Louder, tougher,
I won't disagree with that at all.
harder than ever.
Oh, here we go.
Let's get this thing fired up.
The Great American Bash. Tickets on sale next Friday with pre-sale Wednesday.
Oh God, I hate that fucking song. Boop, boop, boop. Alexa being Money in the Bank. How many times? Being in Money in the Bank? Alexa, shut up. I didn't ask you. Why are you always interrupting my stream? Why? Alexa, why are you always interrupting my stream?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Well, then don't interrupt. Here he goes again, being a prick. You know what, Sophia? It could be you. But then again, you're kind of safe considering all the bullshit online. I can't actually be mean to you. You know, did you see Spurs manager got sacked? They should just sack Spurs. That's what they should do. Just sack Spurs. What do you think of Tottenham? What do we think of shit? Thank you. Oh. That makes my day. That actually makes my fucking day. I love it. That absolutely makes my day. What do you think of chat? Tottenham. I think of Tottenham. Shit. Thank you. That's all right. Oh, brilliant. Steve, they teasing Black versus Rollins, especially with the history they have. Do you remember the mini? Yeah, I do remember the mini feud. I do remember the mini feud. I do.
NYC at the Javits Center. It's going to be
Okay, so breaking news.
Folks, if you haven't been, let me tell
It
you
is
something.
confirmed
It is the
that
ultimate TNA is
approaching R-Truth for a contract.
The world's
Fuck yeah.
largest gathering of Hall of Fame athletes. You got WWE superstars, all the collectibles.
I saw
all the
on
sports
Reddit the other day
Undertaker, Charlotte Flair, Rey Mysterio, Bianca Belair.
that the TKO takeover is like the Gillette taking over Manchester United, and that if you are a football fan, soccer fan, you know how that relates so well.
Introducing first from Orlando, Florida,
Enter 2025's most volatile and unpredictable woman. Yes, proceed with caution.
Yes, we have Naomi.
Has grand designs tomorrow night on grabbing that briefcase, scaling to the top of the ladder and taking her career back to the very top.
And Wade, I think she survived in advance, arguably the most heated of the triple threat qualifiers with Jade and Nia.
Yeah, that was the match of death. Three absolute monsters competing, and it was Naomi who was victorious.
And her
The Judgment Day's Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez!
Few superstars that have made more of an instant impact in 2025 than the Prodigy. Perez, the record setter, the Iron Woman from the Royal Rumble, ingratiating herself with Judgment Day and ready for another major step in what has been a sensationally emerging career.
I love how Roxanne enters the ring.
Annoyance of Liv Morgan, it would seem.
What's Julia called again? The Beautiful Madness?
And their tag team partner from Tokyo, Japan, Julia!
Three segments for Julia tonight already?
Getting involved with
three
the
segments.
Zelina Vega, Piper Niven, Bakersfield brawl.
It made it quite clear earlier tonight she has designs on the Women's United States Championship held by Zelina Vega. And of course, should Julia grab the briefcase tomorrow, could potentially cash in on Zelina Vega. All championships on all brands up for grabs.
Naomi's my pick to win tomorrow as well. Yeah.
Julia looking to go places in
Tyler, I agree.
Dominated in a short time on NXT and looking to continue that
Rhea
trend
looks
here
so
on the Blue
unimpressed.
brand.
Rhea looks so unimpressed.
Participants in
Roxanne
tomorrow's
barely
Women's
able to see
Money in
over the
Bank
rope.
Ladder match.
Put rivalries aside for one night at least. Enemies tomorrow, but tonight, at least two of tomorrow's opponents have to be your friend.
And this match, this six-woman tag team match, presented by Twisted Tea, Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted. Please drink
This is awesome.
responsibly. Julia,
Alexa's gear's a little bit
prepare to
different.
Get us started.
Sort of a big new Signings on the WWE umbrella,
Kinda
both in major
looks
things.
like the same stuff she
NXT,
returned in.
becoming the NXT Women's Champion. Of course, Vaquer actually dethroned Julia. Some major beef between these two.
And then Vaquer was dethroned herself in what was a shocking upset.
Jesus.
On NXT, the NXT Women's title now in the hands of Casey Jane. And you can listen, you watch that broadcast, Vic Joseph and the guys, you could hear it in their voice.
Very hard earned by JC Jane, who I think is going to be a fantastic champ on NXT, just like these two were.
Oh my God.
These two know each other very well. Needing skill and athleticism right in the center of the ring to get this 6-woman tag team match.
Oh, here we go.
Nah, it's not happening now. It's not happening now.
And somewhere you could almost hear Booker T getting excited.
Well, he got denied.
Yeah.
As it is countered by Julia.
Vaquer apparently going for that
Just laid
devil's
out.
kiss, that
Just
hypnotic move
laid
of hers.
out.
Julia knows it too well and wanted no part of it.
Steph McMahon's What's Your Story? Special guests Chris Angel this week. That is available wherever you get your podcast. Fascinating conversation between Stephanie McMahon.
It's available
and Chris
wherever
Angel.
you get your
How
podcasts.
cutthroat is Naomi these days?
Oh.
Ever since throwing Jade Cargill through a car windshield several months ago. Vaquer so resourceful. Wait a second, Joe Tess.
Could it be?
Nope. Denied again.
Everybody enters the ring
Alexis
as
is like,
Devil's
no.
Kiss was lined
Oh
up.
my God,
It
Rhea.
ain't over yet, Joe Tess.
Vaquer puts her in position and delivers weight.
No comment. I don't want to get in any trouble tonight.
La Primera, the Dark Angel, Devil's Kiss here on SmackDown.
Move that has taken the world by storm. Stephanie Vaquer showing out this evening in the early goings.
Trying to chase down Naomi. Such focus from
Oh my
Vaquer.
God.
What a huge weekend it is for her.
And I'd argue Stephanie Vaquer is doing too much in this match. She's already dominated the early goings, not tagged anyone else. And get this, Joe Tess, Vaquer competing tonight. She's competing at Worlds Collide tomorrow in a tag alongside Lola Vice from NXT. And then, straight after that, she competes in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. That is too much competition. 3 matches in 24 hours. That is a suicide mission by Vaquer, and she's about to pay the price.
Ref distracted there. As you see, Roxanne Perez now driving her feet and her boot right in there. That Worlds Collide gets underway at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. That's available live on YouTube. Vaquer and Lola Vice teaming up against Chick Tormenta and Dallas. Hooks the leg. Vaquer quick to kick out.
How about Roxanne Perez tagging up with Julia tonight? It was Julia who dethroned
Yes.
Roxanne Perez in NXT. Not only that, they had an incredibly short-lived tag run together on Raw. Lasted about 3 weeks, and then Julia was apparently sick to death of Roxanne Perez and wanted no more to do with it until right now.
All the unique complexities when you get these 6 together. Tomorrow they'll be trying to reach for the heavens and get that Money in the Bank contract in the briefcase.
6 massively different personalities, all with 2 things in common. A, they are all world class, and B, they all have massive, massive goals, which includes winning the Money in the Bank ladder match.
You mentioned the different personalities, but I don't know that there's any like what we've seen of Naomi lately. And here comes Alexa Bliss.
Naomi is completely demented at the moment, but has proved highly dangerous, but neutralizing that danger immediately is the astoundingly good Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss, a past Money in the Bank winner. She's looking to reclaim that past glory. Been an outstanding return to action for Bliss.
Seen a couple of surprise
Sorry,
returns
guys.
already this year from
Somebody was at my
Alexa
door.
Bliss. Hasn't spoken too loudly about goals, but clearly getting back.
Oh!
Championship picture
God, she
is
landed
part of it for
awkward.
Miss Bliss.
Off the apron, and then Perez turns her right to the steel steps. 6-woman tag team action.
Look at Naomi just laying there selling. Naomi just laying there, selling while she applauds.
Just when Alexa Bliss.
Okay, I think they need to make it a rule that they need to.
Roxanne Perez turned and neutralize her, slamming into the steel steps.
Yeah, and Roxanne Perez,
they need to take out the Prime bottle display.
Manipulative, knows exactly when to pounce, as we just saw.
They need to take out the Prime bottle display more.
The kind of skill set.
I think that should be a must.
It's going to serve you very well in a matchup like the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match tomorrow night. Gotta know.
Has Rhea not tagged in yet?
Gotta know when to strike. Gotta know when to stay small.
My loins are taking. Jesus Christ, y'all are just on another level.
This year. And Julia with that grin.
The Iconics just showed up in TNA. That's crazy.
She just slams home that right hand against Bliss. Julia, who made her NXT debut last September, well-traveled, so experienced, so talented.
And Alexa Bliss suddenly looks like a physical wreck. Clearly some devastating offense thrown her way by the likes of Julia and Roxanne. More of that to come tomorrow night.
A missile drop kick from Julia. And a count of 2. As Naomi is back in.
Oh shit, Maggie Lee's in there as well.
Soften up some of your opponents before.
All right, cool. The inspirations are in TNA. That's dope.
Every chance she can to make her path to victory that much easier.
God damn it, Park.
And Bliss is now fading quickly. Naomi squeezing the life out of this.
I am not going to say
mysterious superstar.
anything, but I am very thankful to that camera.
Time and time again in the past, Alexa Bliss's abilities to dig deep during those toughest of moments.
Yo, did you hear Naomi go, "Are you all right?"
To get a tag and get herself out of danger.
Yo, did y'all just hear Naomi go, "You all right?"
And now both of them teaming up. And as you see, Julia getting that boot involved as well. Not where she wants to be. Did you just hear that body shot land?
Make it count. You get an opportunity to take a free shot at your opponent who is being
Gotta give him that
by Julia.
and all that thing.
So much this referee has to keep an eye on. She cannot possibly catch all of it. And you know full well Julia, Roxanne, and Naomi are going to take full advantage.
Roxanne Perez hooks the leg.
Yo, Roxy versus Lexi would be great.
Naomi, Roxanne Perez, and Julia are getting the
Roxy
best of
versus
Alexa
Lexi would
Bliss
be a
right
great
now.
match.
It's a 6-woman tag team match the night before Money in the Bank, when all 6 of these women will be down the road in LA competing for the briefcase. And for Bliss, it'll be her 4th Money in the Bank ladder
Naomi's
match
beating her
of
down right
career,
now.
having previously been a winner.
I'll tell you right now, her hopes of winning tomorrow night are fading by the second.
I agree, Wade.
Thanks to this volley of abuse, Alexa Bliss is being forced to absorb, but there we go.
Just getting out of the way.
Hold into the buckle. Naomi eats it, and can Bliss get a tag? How smart was that by Naomi?
Naomi eliminating
Reach,
one of the
Lexi,
options.
reach!
She is desperate to reach that outstretched arm of Rhea Ripley.
Oh, what a DDT.
And perhaps with the DDT, there's an opportunity to do just that.
This place is about
Julia
to come
and
unglued.
Here she is!
Mommy's boy. I love that sign.
Roxanne and Julia are finding out. Fall-away slam. She tossed her halfway across the ring.
The most dominant woman in WWE history, living up to her reputation. Nowhere to run,
she is so
nowhere to
over.
hide. Brilliant look
Yes.
at
Rhea
Yes.
Ripley give Roxanne that look and say, not now, not here.
Technique simply
Oh, I thought she was going for a
work against
riptide
someone
already.
as powerful as Mammy.
She's going Razor's Edge.
Razor's Edge. And coming in strong.
Shining Wizard.
Looking to close it out.
Naomi.
And Naomi breaks it up.
I mean, you're looking for the winner. You want to be the one who scores the pin for your team. Build that momentum. Put the fear into tomorrow night's opponents. Way up.
Alexa Bliss. Sister Abigail
Jesus.
DDT on Julia.
Alexa, pause.
Keep your eyes peeled. There are too many fresh women waiting to take you down.
Riptide.
She was looking for Riptide.
What a
but
counter.
instead Countered by Roxanne Perez.
Perez is so resourceful, just like
what a
that. It seemed like
counter.
it was going to be game over for Roxanne. Pulled something out of the bag, and it's dropped even the great Rhea Bloody Ripley.
That was awesome.
As Rhea tries to gather herself. Both women down as this sold-out Dignity Health Arena in Bakersfield is chanting, "This is awesome."
This
And
is
if you
awesome.
think it is here tonight, wait until Money in the Bank and the ladder match between these six.
You put these six in a ring at the same time, there's only one conclusion possible.
Whoa!
And that is awesome. Wait up.
Naomi wouldn't accept the tag. Roxanne Perez is in trouble, and Naomi said, "That's your problem."
Oh, Jesus,
and now
Lexi.
Bliss and Vaquer
Riptide.
and Rhea
left to the wolves.
Riptide.
What a match.
Naomi left her alone, and that's
What
the
a
result.
match.
Here are your winners, Stephanie Vaquer.
This is the most stacked women's division we've ever seen. And the most stacked Money in the Bank we've ever seen.
Thinking ahead to Money in the Bank.
Lexi
Naomi
with a heel
abandons
turn
her
right
way.
now would be fire.
Move by Naomi, if you ask me.
Lexi with a heel turn and dropping Rhea right now would be...
Let one of your opponents tomorrow night take all the abuse. Get her softened up. Mami gets the victory. There is no honor among Money in the Bank participants. Not tonight, and certainly not tomorrow night.
Streaming on Peacock tomorrow, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific from the Intuit Dome, just down the road in LA. And what a show they put on here tonight on SmackDown. Tomorrow's gonna be special as they look up and see the briefcase. That is what they are going after.
Well, teammates moments ago, these three now eyeing each other warily. The game has changed.
Still to come
Yeah,
tonight.
I would have still preferred to see Lexi
Cody
drop
Rhodes,
someone
Jey
there.
Uso, or as the undisputed champ called
So
them
we've got
last
one
week,
more
John
match
Cena
and then
wannabe.
this
The American
back and
Nightmare,
forth.
the World Heavyweight Champ, face to face with Cena and Logan Paul. The final words before they meet up at Money in the Bank. That is coming up.
Climb that ladder at Money in the Bank. Grab that briefcase. As long as I got you and Jacob on my side.
You really trust Jacob after what he did tonight, man?
What?
It's
Hey,
okay.
hey.
Don't worry about him. As long as he follows my lead, everything will be okay.
Will he follow you, though?
JC, my man, you worry too much. Listen, I brought Jacob here, okay? He loves me. He does. And by the way, one thing about Jacob, he's not all the way that smart in the head.
Oh, no. Oh, Solo.
All right?
Solo, you lost
All
your
this man does is just
damn
think by
mind.
himself. He is literally all gas and no brains.
Oh, Solo.
Okay? I got it under control. Let's go
Oh,
handle business.
Solo, you lost your damn mind. Jacob's gonna be in that doorway. Oh, you lost your damn mind. You lost your damn mind. Nope. All gas, no brains is kind of funny. It is kind of funny.
Arena in Bakersfield. Sign of the night, Wade.
Cody Rhodes will be up later on tonight, face to face with John Cena. I love Solo. I don't know if Jacob Fatu feels the same way. All gas, no brains, rather you than me. Yeet, Jey Uso likely to be.
What?
Grief is not linear. It is not healed by time. It is a festering wound that is continually being ripped open by an echo of a presence that is no more. You don't forget. You can only accept that which cannot be changed. I've watched the tag team division, the loyalty, the trust, the brotherhood.
They're using Bray's face.
Unbreakable? From our loss, we have become a family. A ship unshaken by the storm. And yet again, they wanted to forget about us. Forget about us. Like we were never even here. Ignoring
Nobody
the
forgot.
sacrifice. Dying to the flesh to become one. We return. Not for nostalgia. Not for closure. But to rip open the wound of apathy and take what we are owed. Your brotherhood will be tested. The time for repentance has passed.
At least we know the direction we're going.
Accept your condemnation. Your brotherhood will be tested. Accept your condemnation.
Yeah.
We will not be forgotten.
That was sick. That was sick. At least we have a direction now for the Wyatt Six. Yeah, be worried. Nick called us in the back.
Well, I don't like that. That sucks. Listen, as the two guys who built this tag team division, there is no reason for us to take the fall. So come clean. Who provoked the Wyatt? Angelo?
Johnny?
Look, guys, look, I know we're all afraid, okay? Fraxium, you're not fine. Motor City, we need those guns. And DIY, you cannot do this yourselves. Guys, let's forget about this WWE Tag Team Championships just 1 second.
Think about it.
We have a bigger problem on our hands, and that's the Wyatt Six.
Look, fam, we ain't get to where we at by being scared. If the Wyatts want the smoke, they can get it. Y'all must have forgot.
Docs.
We the real boogeymans around here.
Ooga booga.
Ooga.
Yeah, nice try. We ain't forgetting about those tag team titles. And look, we know the Wyatts mean business, but look, they cost us our shot at the tag team titles a couple of weeks ago. And mate, if I see Uncle Howdy one more time,
Nathan, although, now that I think about it, you're right.
He's got a
and
deep
we are
voice.
undefeated on SmackDown. So I think we should teach the Wyatts a lesson. See,
That's
let's
a great
go.
idea. That's great. Go get him, boys.
That's a great idea. You second that. How cool. You know, we can't stand the three of you, and you're gonna get what's coming to you. But for right now, we're gonna put that on the back burner because we want to get our hands on the Wyatts too.
Yeah, let's not forget who the veterans are around here. It's us. We set the standard, so if anyone's gonna bring the fight to the Wyatts, it's gonna be us.
Okay. Another great idea.
Good idea.
Great idea.
Let
Go
the
get him.
veterans take care of it.
Nick, we think any of those three teams would be awesome.
Make it up.
I'm sure you would.
Thank you all for your input.
You're welcome. I think look at Nick.
Money is going to face
Well, the
Jokes
entire
to-
division dealing with the Wyatts.
Finally, the SmackDown Tag Division agree on something. They are all
Candace
in a
is.
fight for
Candace is.
survival.
Candace is rubbing off on me.
One of the
I'm
best
loving it.
days on the calendar in WWE. Not just Money in the Bank, but Worlds Collide. This is going to be on YouTube, and it's going to start at
Gonna be on
3 p.m.
YouTube.
Eastern, noon local time, coming right from LA. NXT, AAA, Lucha Libre, all the best talent, cross-promotion coming together. Spectacular event. Let's go through and show you what you're in store for. Worlds Collide, free on YouTube, and it's going to get started with an all-luchador six-man tag team, Legado del Fantasma, in action against Psycho Clown, Pagano, and the talented El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr.
Stephanie Vaquer, we saw her moments ago. She will be teaming up alongside NXT's Lola Vice to take on AAA's Chick Tormenta and Dalise in tag action at Worlds Collide.
It's gonna be a very
And then
interesting
the action
event.
continues, and it'll mean so much for Dragon Lee and Cruz del Toro as they team with Lince Dorado, who steps in for Joaquin Wilde to face Mr. Iguana, Aerostar, and Octagon Jr. That'll be a spectacle.
Mr.
And the
Iguana.
NXT North American Championship will be on the line as the
Mr.
champ,
Iguana.
Ethan Page defends against this trio of high flyers, Ray Phoenix, Javon Evans, and AAA's Laredo Kid.
Well, you saw the reaction to Chad Gable from Penta and Andrade earlier, and the Worlds Collide Spotlight's going to shine on the AAA Mega Championship with Chad Gable.
I need a Mr.
recently attacked
Iguana
by
shirt.
Dingo ringside, and then he later kicked him in that Money in the Bank qualifier.
I literally
they meet for the
need a
title
Mr. Iguana shirt.
tomorrow. Then, just on the heels of Worlds Collide, comes 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. local here in Southern California, into a dome. It will be Money in the Bank, and it features the Women's Intercontinental Championship match. Lyra Valkyria says Becky Lynch has made it far too personal. The man
Yo,
says,
Park,
when
thank
she
you so
wins,
much
she
for
demands
gifting
that
a sub to
Lyra
anime.
raises Lynch's hand. Intercontinental Championship tomorrow.
Guy signs a massive contract today, but still can't afford his own sub.
Moments ago here on SmackDown, will it be deja vu tomorrow as she competes against Vaquer, Bliss, Naomi, Perez, and Julia in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match?
Now, things have gotten real interesting tonight when you think about tomorrow's men's Money in the Bank ladder match, because we saw LA Knight earlier. Seth Rollins and company attacked him. So tomorrow, there is the lineup for the men's ladder match.
For
with
now.
LA Knight, Penta, Andrade, Seth Rollins, a Grande Americano, and Solo Sikoa.
And the
What happens if
duo
Chad
of
Gable gets
John
taken
Cena
out in
and
the?
Logan Paul have a stated claim that
What
they
happens
want
if
to
John
ruin
or
wrestling.
Chad Gable gets
Not
taken
so
out
fast,
in
says
the Triple A
QP.
match?
Cody Rhodes,
And
main event,
Grande
Jey
can't
Uso.
wrestle
Those
in
four
the
collide
ladder
in
match.
Tag action tomorrow night at Money in the Bank from Los Angeles.
They will have their final face-off coming up in just a little bit. What a date tomorrow between Worlds Collide and Money in the Bank.
Have you guys ever needed to crack your knuckles so bad that it just wouldn't go? What's up, Shadow?
Following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos.
How's SmackDown? I'm hyped for tomorrow. I'm not gonna be able to watch AAA. But I am hyped for Money in the Bank.
Strut would look with a Money in the Bank.
But SmackDown's been very good so far. The women's match, Alistair and LA Knight was actually amazing. The women's match was incredible too.
Who has set the world ablaze in 2025, and that could be his crowning moment.
Hit a signature Penta driver on Chad Gable to make it to Money in the Bank.
I mean, the world has just gone lucha crazy at the moment, and this guy might be the one leading the entire charge, and I don't say that lightly.
Been seeing your clips look good. I don't have time to watch these days. That's all good, man.
Teaming up with Andrade.
At least the clips are still popping up.
American made. That's next.
So, tomorrow's game, take a shot every time you see an advertisement. Oh my god. Does that include the Prime bottle, the Slim Jim tables, and the announcements mid-match? No, Davo, they can't. Jesus, imagine if Vince comes out. Yo, so the one strong rumor that I've heard is with Vince selling that extra stock, that might have given him enough to team up with Saudi to buy WWE back. Shadow, they did today. Piper was the first one to go through a Slim Jim table.
Been talking a lot about the happenings this weekend in LA, but what about what's coming your way July 12th and 13th in Atlanta? Saturday night's main event and Evolution, and you can gain that excitement with On Location, the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. You get unrivaled access and an unforgettable experience. Find your package at onlocationexp.com/WWE.
Chairs sponsored by Preparation H.
And his tag team partner from Gomez, Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 230 pounds, Andrade!
Tomorrow's going to be the third time in his career, Wade, that Andrade will take part.
I love his entrance,
in the Money in
man.
the Bank ladder match.
Yeah, and Andrade is kind of a crossbreed type of superstar when it comes to the world of lucha. Possesses all of those mind-blowing, high-flying skills.
We blame
but also
CM
has
Punk.
a
CM Punk had the Pepsi thing, and they were just like, you know what, we're going to follow CM Punk and just put our advertisements on everything.
How great is it to have Triple A's El Hijo del Vikingo here. Tomorrow, the massive showdown with Chad
they were never
Gable
putting El Patron on TV.
Observer for this tag team match. Great reception for Vikingo.
While you call it great, I would argue that Vikingo is here up to no good. There's absolutely no reason why Vikingo should be showing his
Hey Jeff, I just want to say thanks for always being here live on the YouTube. You always keep it active, dude. Oh shit.
And their opponents, accompanied by Chad Gable from the Ohio Valley with a combined weight
from the Ohio Valley.
95 pounds. Brutus Creed and Julius Creed, American made.
We recently saw Brutus and Julius trying to secure the World Tag Team Championships. That was on Monday Night Raw.
Hey, you know what?
Were crafty that
night.
Oh! Wasting no time, Penta and Andrade.
I mean, the bell hasn't rung. You call it wasting no time. I call it a cheap shot.
Right to business. Well, remember how heated things got.
Trunks sponsored by Dude Wipes.
Earlier tonight.
The match is not started. The bell has not rung.
Have Cody Rhodes' jacket sponsored by Blue Chew.
Crowd seems to love it here, Wade.
A bunch of sickos, that's why.
We are underway. There's the bell as Andrade looks to get the best of Brutus early on.
Well, presumably it's Brutus that
well,
is legal.
tomorrow's match is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
Looking for a little payback.
Like the John Cena match with Cody, Logan, and Jay is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
Andrade. Oh, and the running double knees.
I mean, the Creeds haven't had a chance. They've been beaten from pillar to post. They got jumped. And unsurprisingly, Chad Gable on the outside is absolutely irate.
As he tags Penta. And Penta delivers right to the sternum. And how about one for Brutus?
Yo, Triple A is going to be fire tomorrow for anyone who's going to be watching it.
Two of the fan favorites for tomorrow's Money in the Bank ladder match. Penta and Andrade.
It's all well and good right now. We saw what happened earlier between Roxanne
Imagine
Perez
a women's
and
match
Naomi, who
sponsored
were
by...
supposed to be tagging together. That fell apart real quick. You see if Penta and Andrade
I'm still waiting for like White Claw or like Happy Dad to get a sponsor with WWE.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Yeah, they tried to team up on Penta, but Penta is looking to fight his way out of that compromised situation in that corner.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with the durability of Penta. To go with all the other attributes that this luchador possesses.
Fucking hell.
Just hesitate on the rope for just a moment. So
Something about kicking someone square in the face.
Oh, this has just been a disaster for the Creed brothers from the word go.
Something about kicking someone straight in the
Andrade
face.
up top.
And nothing is going right for American.
Oh!
Yes!
Did you just see the stepping stone running, launching big knee from Julius?
And I'll tell you right now, that's nothing less than Andrade deserved.
That was sensational from Julius Creed.
I feel the need.
His brother was on all fours shoulders, and he just launched off of his back.
The Creeds are aware they're not.
How well has Master Chad Gable got this crew trained?
They are aware they're not going to win this match, right?
The Creeds finding a way. Gable's loving it.
That's my guy.
They don't teach that in Mexico? Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Andrade trying to crawl his way to some safety, but instead he made his way right into American Made's corner. A sensational turn of events from Brutus.
No, Greg, if they were going to do that, it would be like Solo rethinking what he just said and be like...
than anyone, that tough training, that pressure, it converts into diamond-level competitors in that ring.
The Think Twice highlight of the night, sponsored by Plan B.
Half the man that walked out here earlier tonight, and there's one for you two, one for good measure to the kisser of Penta.
Andrade chop after chop, trying to free himself, but chased from behind by Julius.
That would be
Julius
insane.
Creed off the blocks there, doing the one thing that he knew would take down Andrade, the ankle pick. Neck first onto the middle rope goes Andrade, and sapping the energy shot by shot of these Creed brothers.
Julius just an outstanding overall athlete.
You know what's weird?
Two-time NCAA
It feels like the ring.
At Duke.
It feels like the ring mics have been on a lot louder. Because I can hear them calling the show. You know, you can just tap the ring on your TV and then do the "Are you real?" test, and then the ads go on WWE.
He fought off Brutus, and just when he fought him off, Brutus was down on all fours. And here comes Julius at full speed, using him to launch into the air with the knee.
They just complement each other so well, the Creed brothers. Julius is like the
No
Superman
idea what you mean by that anime. We don't have that, or I've never
Brutus
seen that.
It's just the smashing machine. He's like the Incredible Hulk in there, just wrecking bodies.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Chad Gable knew exactly what he was doing when he recruited these two into American Made. And the entire time this beatdown goes on, Chad Gable is just mouthing volleys of abuse at Vikingo, who is sat at ringside. Those two meet tomorrow at Worlds Collide, of course. And Vikingo might be starting to regret the fact that he is competing against one of these machines.
Cascade of boos raining down. Sold out Dignity Health Arena here in Bakersfield.
Andrade, who has proven pedigree at the top
is this the main event? No, the main event is Cody and
doesn't look like
everybody in the tag match.
He should be, thanks to the fact that the Creeds have battered and bruised his body all over Bakersfield.
And back to off commercial, because
Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett with you on Friday Night
you guys
SmackDown.
can hear the
Tomorrow,
count back to the. Did you guys hear the referee counting him back to the live show?
Gonna be a part of it, but right now he's on the other side of where he doesn't want to be. As the Creeds have been getting the best of him, and he's looking for the tag of fellow Money in the Bank participant Penta.
It's been a 5-minute solid of beatdown heading the way of Andrade.
Oh, and here comes Penta. Cross body from the heavens that was. Penta revving the engine big time.
I don't even know if that's PG.
Top Gear with an astonishing series of moves like only he can.
Penta and Andrade greatly bothered by Chad Gable earlier backstage.
That backstabber was awesome.
And now looking to get the best of Gable's American
Will
Made.
Jade be the queen of the storm?
Saving it was Brutus.
I don't know. I don't know about the queen of the ring thing.
Countless problems with luchadors over the past few months. The Creeds tonight are supposed to be punishing two of the best, but it's all going south.
Oh, you can see Penta looking over. As now he's got a deal with Gable. Gable's trying to rip his mask off.
Trying to rip the mask
Gable's
off.
trying to rip his mask off.
And Vikingo, who isn't supposed to be in the match, now attacking Gable once again.
But Kingo won't have any of that. Defending the Lucha honor. They're going to meet up tomorrow on Worlds Collide for Triple A's Mega
Kingo just left the title. Roll up.
Back in the ring, the roll up.
Had the tights.
Gable and Vikingo have cleared out of here. Security dealing with that now. The match continuing.
Oh, back elbow on Julius. Brutus.
Destroyer.
As Julius struggles to his feet. He receives a back elbow as well. Mexican Destroyer. Penta with the Destroyer and the win.
Gracias. What a match. What a match.
Andrade and Penta.
That was fucking sick.
That was awesome by these
That was
two.
sick.
Tomorrow there'll be 2 of the 6 in Money in the Bank.
Friendship gets put aside because the prize is so...
Remember how the evening started with Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed and
I'm
Paul
getting
Heyman and
guys,
Seth
I'm
declaring,
getting full
"I will
Messiah
have total
vibes from
control
Seth, man."
over this entire industry with what happens tomorrow."
While LA Knight got a severe beatdown earlier tonight. He, of course, is in the Money in the Bank matchup with Seth Rollins tomorrow, as are these two. And things suddenly go from celebration to extreme concern for Andrade and Penta. The Wolves are circling, and there may be nowhere to hide.
2 of Seth Rollins' chief rivals for the Money in the Bank briefcase tomorrow are surrounded, and here they go. Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins trying to get the best of Penta and Andrade, Wade.
Well, the mission is
Punk
clear.
actually gonna come
It's a
save him?
combination of
El
intimidation
Grande gonna come
plus
save him?
softening up the field for Seth freaking Rollins, and Paul Heyman
Roman
has had a major masterstroke putting this game plan together.
Oh, this is more than softening up. Look at Braun Breaker go as he spears Andrade.
Oof.
Well, one thing's for sure.
Oh!
Andrade.
Senton.
Senton from
God.
the 300-pound plus.
That senton looks
And a
worse than the
stomp
spear.
attempt.
Andrade didn't take that stomp well.
And one for
Penta
Penta.
took that very well.
This is how he wants to go about his business now.
It's about stacking the deck. It's about guaranteeing victory. That is how valuable
Squish
the
'em.
Money in the Bank briefcase is tomorrow. And Seth
Are they gonna
Rollins is taking no risk. Look what's happening, Joe.
No.
Yes.
No,
yes.
no, Wade.
Tsunami!
Get out of there, Davari.
Now you can see as officials are coming ringside to try to clean things up, but the damage has been done to Penta and Andrade.
Wow. Okay. That's a weird Okay, we're back.
Incredible circumstances that just took place here the night before Money in the Bank.
Yea, though we walk through the sold-out hellhole of Baker's bitches.
Settle down, Paul.
We fear not the future because, ladies and gentlemen, like it or not, we are the future.
Is that what name we're going with?
See, I don't understand why you would boo that. Seth freaking Rollins told you even before WrestleMania what this industry was becoming. Seth Rollins told you what would happen at WrestleMania, and it happened. Seth Rollins told you we would get Roman Reigns out of the way, and we did. Seth Rollins told you we would take CM Punk out of my misery, and we did. Don't you understand? Everything that Seth Rollins tells you becomes true. Don't you get that?
No lies.
Don't you understand that Seth Rollins is the vanguard of the future of this industry? That we are the vanguards of the destiny of WWE?
No lies told.
You can sit there.
Yeah, heels don't lie these days. It's always the faces that lie.
Want. Tomorrow night, Seth freaking Rollins becomes once again Mr. Money in the Bank.
Facts. Facts.
And then, when he does, at his leisure, at his discretion, when he damn well feels like it, it will be who, what, where, and when, because we all know the why. The why is to solidify the power that comes with the title. And Seth freaking Rollins will then propel this entire industry into a future that is a vision all of his own.
Great promo, Paul. Great promo.
And for me, the greatest honor of my professional and personal life, when I get to stand here in this ring and say, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending.
Ooh. That's gonna set Seth into a new atmosphere has been very good.
QB1, Cody Rhodes. The Yeet scene in Southern California.
Yo, look at the interaction with Cody and Seth right now, though.
Jey Uso makes his way to the ring the night before the intense tag team matchup.
Oh, Seth just leaving.
Seth Rollins just threw the microphone down as a sold-out Dignity Health Arena is riding that yeet wave.
A sight, a feeling,
no rhythm to anyone.
An atmosphere that is simply unparalleled. Arenas around the world coming unglued for main event. Jey Uso, the World Heavyweight Champ, is here.
The final words before they meet up tomorrow.
Damn. I have a really special guest
Been in Bakersfield since 2018.
come
it's
join.
A sold-out Dignity Health Arena that's been yeeting and yeeting
Say like
and yeeting. Night before
referee Jimmy Corderas.
Jey Uso are gonna team up to take on John Cena and Logan Paul.
So, Bakersfield. What do you want to talk about?
Anything but tomorrow's tag match. Anything but tomorrow's tag match.
Talk about Money in the Bank. Talk about the Intuit Dome. Talk about main event Jey Uso. Talk about our opponents, John Cena.
No yeet. No yeet. No yeet.
And his tag team partner, Logan Paul.
No yeet. No yeet.
Okay. What did he say to you last week, Jay? It was rather aggressive. I know what he said to me. He said, I tried too hard. He called me desperate. He called me desperate, which I found rather bold coming from John Cena. I mean, we all saw you dance your way on Kai Cenat's live stream. How do you do, fellow kids? We saw you 1 second kicking a man in the nuts, the next second begging for forgiveness on X. Seeing you stand in the ring with Logan Paul in 2025 is like seeing Michael Hayes standing next to the Hardy Boys. Let's talk about desperate.
Jesus.
And desperate is WrestleMania 41, throwing away 20 years of goodwill so that you can have your record-setting title. Jay, tomorrow is not about the World Championship. It's not about the WWE Championship. It's a showdown. What do you call that, Jay?
Yeet down?
I call that a yeet down. One time for the one time. 4 letters, one word. Yeah.
How is Cena coming out before Logan? I will say, that's probably the nicest Cena gear I've ever seen. I'm not a Lakers fan, I'm not a Cena fan, but that gear is... Park, you're good. His shirt is white? No, it's blue. The fact that Logan comes out after Cena is wild to me. Socks are so ugly. Big pop for Cena. Ron Cena forever. Let's go. This crowd's all over the place. Are they going to try and pretend a Logan run-in, or are they going to give Logan an actual entrance? Oh, we're going to fight. Cena thinks he's... Oh, they're going to... Imagine Logan cuts off the entrance.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the greatest of all time, the never-seen 17, gracing Bakersfield with his presence one last time. He is the last real champion, John Cena!
Logan.
Oh, Logan Paul. Oh, big right hand. Lands flush on Jey Uso. Crossroads was set up, and then he gets attacked with the title. And now both Jey... Oh, and he's got him up for an attitude adjustment. Cena delivers on Uso. Hey.
Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes
This move is sick.
straight into a trap. Oh no! The pulverizer.
Logan Paul came in on the back end of that ring introduction, and now he's climbing up top.
Logan Paul a little overexcited.
Wow! Splash on Cody Rhodes.
Got some major height, major impact, and he's not done yet.
And Cena drags Uso into position.
Damn.
Now kicking the garbage out of the ring. What a despicable duo.
Take a good look.
Look at Logan.
No one is coming to save you.
Huh. Imagine Roman's music hit.
I've been telling you this for a half of a year. Your dream of what the WWE is will be ruined. This is your future. I take this home. He takes that to the top. The last real champion and the moment maker, the one of one, the inevitable future face of the WWE.
God.
Bakersfield, humble yourselves for the humblest. The future world heavyweight champion, Logan Paul.
Anyone else's stomach just turn? It's gross.
Logan Paul, who came into the ring with brass knuckles to deliver that right hand.
You might not like it, but you cannot argue the effectiveness, and we're not done yet.
As Cena throws Cody into the ring. And Logan goes out to grab Jay. And an attitude adjustment on Rhodes. And the damage is being done. They're less than 24 hours away from meeting up at Money in the Bank in a tag team match.
We want truth chance.
Oh, and he does it again.
The biggest right hand in the game.
You can't handle the truth. You want our truth? Our truth is right here, staring you in the face, and there's not a damn thing you or anyone who fights for you can do about it. You hypocrites chant for truth. You are all pathetic liars.
Yo! Yo!
This is why you're losers. Take a good look, because it's my last time here in Bakersfield. And remember these words: winners write the history books. Ladies and gentlemen, your future champion and the last real champion.
Logan Paul with Jay's World Heavyweight Championship.
Wow!
Cena and Paul tomorrow at Money in the Bank, meeting up with the two guys who are laid out right now, Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. 7 p.m. Eastern time, streaming
That was
on Peacock tomorrow.
crazy.
Money in the Bank.
As I said, SmackDown absolutely cooks Monday Night Raw. 8.5 out of 10. 8.5. It goes up 0.5. It goes up 0.5. 8.5 out of 10. I don't care what anyone says. That ending was fire. It gets an extra 0.5 from me. What a show. What a just overall vibe. It like, that was 3 hours. It did not feel like 3 hours. That did not feel like 3 hours. That felt